going on, people? Welcome to Matic TV. It's the live watch along, it's the FA Cup, and it's another chance to get into another semi-final. People, thank you for tuning in, and everyone already in the comments. This is the only channel with a realistic look on everything that is Manchester United. Forget the rest. This is the place to be, and this is the place where today United are going to go through to the semi-finals again. Well, we hope so, because we have made changes. We all wondered when Horry was going to start rotating the squad. Well, looks like 4 games into the Champions League. 4 games into the Europa League, I might say, he's finally seen that this team does need rotation and does need resting. No Rashford at all today. Good to see Martial back. Donny comes in place of what can only be Bruno Fernandes, surely. Pogba looks like he's going to be one of the front 3. Probably playing out on the left, very similar to what he did against AC Milan. So we've seen what damage he did there. Matic and Fred as a new combination done another few weeks. That will always be a bugbear for me. We're seeing complete change in the back in terms of the full backs, which is good to see. Bit of rotation. Tellez comes in, deserves a shout. Axel also. And Henderson deservedly so. As you might have guessed, I'm going to back this move. Henderson deserves to be in goal. Okay, let's just get into some of your comments in there about the team. How are we seeing this down? Well, Mark's not a happy chap here. He thinks Leicester are already through after looking at that team. Let's not forget, this is a Leicester team missing Pereira, missing Barnes, missing Maddison. You know, Tielemans and Ndidi in midfield is a formidable too, but they have lost a bit of bite, and people will go off what happened last week, 5-0 win. They look great against a shocking Sheffield United team, no. Afternoon to Lauren. Are Arsenal still losing, Lauren? It was 3-2 last time I checked before we had to come on. That will not be a good result, and well and truly confirms your eggs being in that Europa League basket and everything that brings for the rest of your season. Let's just confirm them scores as they come through for me, people, as well. Let's see. KRF, definitely. David De Gea, adios, 375 grand a week. Could help. Might help in the summer. Oh, is it 3-3 Arsenal now? 3-3 Arsenal. Well done. Is it over yet? I don't know. A jaw's not going to get you anywhere anyway, but good for coming back from 3-0 down. Look, done, dead and buried there. Bit of character from the Gooners. So it has finished 3-3. Probably feeling, if you was offered that at the start, probably a bit downbeat. But having been 3-0 down, you've got to accept that, surely. But anyway, this is the FA Cup. The competition, United are still in. Anyway, injury time it is. Oh, nearly done. They could still win it. Let's not say anything yet. And looking at it, I put this down as one of the trophies alongside the League Cup that United should really have been going for at the start of this season. Don't know where everyone else feels. I think, in all honesty, this probably, you're looking at it now and you'd go, for me, I'm looking at start of the season, you would have said the FA Cup, League Cup are easier because of the long, drawn-out saga that is the Europa League. We were still in the Champions League back then. But come Christmas time, we knew we were out and we had to look at every competition. You would have said League Cup, FA Cup. But now it looks like with Chelsea and City being there waiting in the semi-final, they are 2 tough games to try and get to the FA Cup final. And dare I say it, the complete Ollie outers are going to be bringing back the Bottle Job FC tag if we do lose to either one of Chelsea or City in the semi-final, if we get through today. But anyone can lose to City, anyone can lose to Chelsea, but it won't stop the haters. And I'm critical all the time, you know what? I feel like it's fair criticism, but anyone can lose to Manchester City. It just so happens that we've had them in a few semi-finals now. And no doubt, if we win today, we will get them in the next round as well. And it will be all that argument all over again. But we've got to get through this game. First, not easy. We've already beat Liverpool. We beat Leicester. We're playing pretty much the top 6 just to get through to the final. And then it's going to be no easy final either. Then you bring in the Europa League and you look, the teams in that, Granada in the quarters, we should win that. That'll be the semis. Then it's either one of Ajax or Roma. Good. But don't really put the fear of death in you. And then the final could be Arsenal. That would be fun. I do think Arsenal will end up getting beat by Unai Emery and Villarreal. Just so. I'm just party pooper in that one there, Gunners. I think that's what will probably happen. But if we did get Arsenal in the final, you still got to think you can beat Arsenal. You'd rather play in Arsenal than the Chelsea or City, is what I'm saying in the end. So today is important, and it is a step in the right direction. But I'm also considering what is coming next if we do get through. But let's see if we can go into the international break next week with a win and a good vibe, having got them through some tough league games and Europa League and FA Cup. All with Dean Henderson in goal, I might add. Anyway, guys, also quickly before we get into the main part of the live stream, I just want to say thank you for everyone bigging up the new content that was on. The eating cheat day challenge meal, which went down a storm. Absolutely brilliant comments in that one. I did have a lot of fun doing that video. And yeah, and no side effects. I'm good. I'm here, healthy still, going forward. But there will be more videos like that, just to break it up a little bit, because this is the only United channel, the only United fan channel that has anything different. It's not all boring like everyone else is, trying to act like they actually know what's going on in the transfer market rather than just talking about it like fans and having our opinions on what might happen. That's what it's all about. But yeah, that is more in the pipeline. There's a big prizes and big giveaways coming up also as well. Discussions are underway with a couple of sources to bring back something to you, the subscribers, as well. I will keep you posted on that, but I am working on them as well with a couple of different parties. So yeah, that is also on. But let's get into this one. Let's get through a few of your comments, actually, people, before we actually get into the game, because we are, just under 10 minutes away. New film surroundings, Adam. Yes, a little bit of a different backdrop. I'm actually looking at the screen now rather than to the side. So yeah, you can see all the missus' work in the back. Computers, plants, just trying to keep it as I don't know what the work is. Work sort of environmental as possible while being at home. We are at home. You can hear the washing machine in the background still. So yeah, that gives the big giveaway. Let's see. RDG7. Would you rather stop City and win the FA Cup or win the Europa? Mate, I'd take the FA Cup right now if you offered it me. I don't care about the Europa League. Everyone knows that. I'll take it. But if you have to offer me one or the other, I'm straight in on the FA Cup. David Hackett. Have to win the cup this season. That first trophy is so important to the progress of the team in transition. Would do wonders for the confidence also. Yeah, that would be a bit of a hurdle navigated, I would say, that in terms of the confidence going over. That it is a big one as well, getting that first cup. And whether it be a tin pot one or not the one that we want, it is there. Then we really have to use that to build, to bounce on. Sooner we win the Europa, we can try and win the Super Cup. True. Win the FA Cup. Get Charity Shield. No thanks. Well, Super Cup or Charity Shield, one of the other people, innit? You got both if we win any of these two competitions that we're in now. Who's to say we can't win both? Oh, dare Adam. You say we win 2 trophies in one season? You cannot say things like that. Eugene P, like Romero, Dean Henderson was always going to play in the cups. Nothing new. But yeah, about mate, he's been playing the league, mate. Crystal Palace, remember that one? West Ham, City, 6 games in a row now. You know what I mean? No, David De Gea can keep sitting it out, mate. Definitely for me, anyway. What's happening, Dan, mate? You confident today, mate? Thoughts on Donny starting? About time. Yes, about time. We said it at the start. Kicked in. We're finally seeing Ollie rotate the squad. It's only took 3/4 of the way through the season, 4 games into the latter stages of the Europa League. But we are finally seeing it's took until players were absolutely dead on their feet and changes. I mean, we've seen a few today, obviously at 2 at the back. Holding midfields changed up. Bruno's being rested. Rashford's completely out. Martial's back. I mean, I'm liking the front line. I think there's a lot of variety and a lot of creativity in it. It'd be good to see. I just don't want anyone to expect too much from Van der Beek all of a sudden. If he has an all right game, it's great, but I can already see the people waiting to pounce on him if he has a sort of average game. The guy's not played for so long. He dealt with the injuries and everything mentally off pitch. I think we just need to cut him some slack today. It will be good to see him, but I honestly don't expect miracles from him. That's what I'll say. Madred Neil, how's it going, mate? Want to see Bruno and Van der Beek in the same team. Me too. I did tweet it out earlier. It'd be nice to see Pogba, Van der Beek and Bruno in the same team. Then people, the usual negatives came out. Or it'd leave us too open at the back. Well, no, we wouldn't, because we can play Donny in a holding role with another proper holding midfielder, then Bruno, then Pogba in the front three, and that would be cohesive as it comes. Yes, mate, good to see him. Good to see Donny in the team, mate, definitely. Morning, Smoking. Shout out to Arsenal for keeping West Ham at bay for us. Did it finish 3-3, guys? I think it has finished. Of course, I'd like to win both, but just a question asked was to only pick one cup. I don't know, mate. I don't care for the Super Cup or the Charity Shield, Andy, mate. I'd rather have the FA Cup. I do know where you're coming from, though. Super Cup would be nice to have as well. I mean, Liverpool have lived off claiming that as one of their trophies. Saying that City have lived off having the Charity Shield as one of their trophies for the season, isn't it, as well? Adam, I get the jab Tuesday. Have you had yours yet? No, mate. I'm not old enough yet, believe it or not. Even though I've got grey hairs in my beard, I'm still 39. Later this year, I turn 40, but by the time that happens, I probably would have had the jab. So, no, you're ahead of me, mate. You're ahead. Hope there's no side effects, mate, for you. Why is the chat really far behind? It's just YouTube. It always is a little bit, mate. It always is a little bit. It just comes through on different softwares, mate. James Bellew in, as always. Come on, United. Big game for Donny. Definitely a big game. But like I said, we just need to settle a little bit. Let's not go too in on Donny if he has a poorish game, because he is just coming back. He's going to take time. I just hope this is one of many appearances that we are going to see of Donny in the coming days, especially with the fixture list piling up as it is. We can't rely on the same old, same old. They do need rest in it. It's good to see Bruno sitting this one out. I mean, if I was Ollie, I'd have been kicking up a stink about letting players go out on international duty. I really would. I think Rashford should definitely not be going out anywhere. That would just be ludicrous if we see him turn up for England. The injuries that he's had, he needs proper time to rest. Bruno's going to go, we know that. Everyone is going to go out. I mean, Donny van der Beek's in the Dutch squad. So maybe the likes of Donny, Martial do need games. Maybe they'll come back stronger for it. Pogba, game time, getting his fitness back. Could all work out all right this international at the right time for a few of our injured players. But it also gives the likes of Rashford a chance to rest. People like that. And, you know, it's sort of a good and a bad thing, this international break. We do win today. We're on a bit of a roll. It stems that flow. But then again, we do get a chance to recoup. And some players, like I said, get some games under the belt, get fitness, sharpness back. Some players get to have a rest. Hopefully that is the case for Marcus Rashford as well in this one. So that's it, people. Get hitting that like button. Get sharing the video. And obviously, if you do want to see all of these competitions, the giveaways and the upcoming videos, hit that subscribe button right there. And do hit that bell notification button on the way, so you will be notified of everything that is coming up. Just as the washing machine gets its spin cycle out of the way, we are about to kick off, and here we go. Sup at a cuppa. This is it. What do we think? I did mention, I'll get into the Leicester team earlier on. Look good against Sheffield United, but I just feel like Madison, Barnes, Pereira, they've got one too many big players that are missing in this one for me. And I think that is key today. I just think we've got the better squad, if that makes sense, to handle the injuries. I know we've got them, but Martial back, Donny back, Pogba back today, Telles, Axel. There's a lot of freshening up in there. Matic, a lot of these players have hardly played and are chomping at the bit. So it is good to see half of the team, more than half the team, freshened up for today's game. So just checking out how they're setting up here. Yeah, it's as for Donny just sitting off. Yeah, Pogba out on the left by the look of it. Donny sitting off the front of Greenwood, Martial and Pogba. So yeah, Fred for a sitting midfielder is very high there. There's Fred on the left wing now. Wow. It's about the pitch, all right, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. There's a chance here. Go on, Tony. Oh, behind him. Unlucky. Come on. Tim. Sharpish start from the Reds, definitely. Oh. No surprise it breaks down with Fred's pass. The guy just needs to stay further back. Yeah, bit of ring rush for Matic going on there. Go on, Alex. Oh. We'll take that. We'll take that. All right, looking start. Always a red. This Pogba on the wing thing is stupid. What's Ollie playing at? Mate, he always plays left. He plays left when he was at Juventus at the free, but he sort of drifts in. He's a short left, and he's effective. If you give Pogba on the time, he can dictate play. And I do think it's more of a roaming sort of left-hand side. Like I said, he's not constantly there. He does move and shift. Usually when it comes to the defensive side of it, he will hover over to that side and do his tracking back from there. So I think that's, formation-wise, he's sort of based defensively, if that makes sense. But when it is us in possession, he likes to come in off the left, but not completely strict to it. Which is why I think Telles is probably going to get more, a lot more of the ball down the left for us today anyway. Yeah, you can just see there's a bit of eagerness and freshness in the team here. A few challenges going in early doors, like Smoking said there. We should always start with this with a bit of oomph. Yeah, agree, mate. I think the likes of Telles has been involved quite a bit early doors. Need to get Donny into the game to get him settled in. Oh, chance for Leicester here. Great challenge from Alexi Telles. That's great covering at the back, that. Yeah, he's miles offside there, Vardy. Christ. See that? Now Tellers has made that ridiculously late tackle there, busting the gut. He could have easily made an injury. Brain dead. Brain dead rules. Oh, Tellers, I like it. Massively involved early doors. Martial could be in trouble there. If he's gone over the top of that, he could be in big trouble if they have a look at it. Leicester are playing on though. Oh no, they're not now. We're going to see the replay of it here right now. Oof. It's not the worst one. He's sort of on his way down. It's not a full-on right in. I think that's fair, to be honest. You got to take into consideration everything there early on in the game. He wasn't a full-on hell-bent stud into the shin either. He was sort of just coming down. So definitely the right decision. That would have just completely scuppered the plan early doors there. Heard by wants out to the club. Can you blame him? This is what Ollie's going to have to deal with now. This is another part of the game. He's going to have to manage the squad. And this is sometimes, Andy, it's like when he doesn't rotate enough when he knows he should early on in the season, then it is a case that later on you've got to sort of balance it out in terms of how you bring players in, giving them enough game time. He's all hearsay at the moment, mate. But if it is the case, I would not be surprised, mate. I would not be surprised. But that's another centre-back we'll need to find. Here he comes. Better late than never. Zane, what a fight back. Get ready for Laka and Zaka in the final. Yeah, we conceded 3 against the team. Didn't have a shot on target against us, Zane, mate. Good old Jesse Lingard. A player that we can't even use or don't even need to use. He's tearing you apart at the back, mate. Thanks for holding up West Ham in the league as well, mate. Much appreciated, Zane. Nice play, Mason. Okay. It's not the worst. I've seen worse starts from us this season. Martial coming very, very deep to get into the play. I like him to be a bit stricter and staying further up the field, to be honest, but we've got plenty of players back who sit deep there. I mean, Matic is doing more than enough of that for us. Dave Martin doesn't think there's any balance in the team. I'll give it about 15-20 minutes, mate. Let it settle and then let's see. Hello, Raoul, mate. How's it going, pal? No width. Well, width's always. When have we ever had width, mate? That's the thing. I think our fullbacks, the left-hand side in Tellez, I don't think we're going to have a problem. Our issue is going to be down that right-hand side. Greenwood and Wan-Bissaka is not a combination I like, I'll be honest. I really don't. I've backed this game to be an entertaining game, so it better not let me down. Raul's got his vaccination. Loads of people getting vaccinated in the subscriber crew today. How does it feel? Is it any side effects, Raul, mate? All okay? Good, good. One Victor. Jamie Vardy having a party on Victor down there. The old shoulder. Dave, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the chat, pal. Dave MUFC Whitehead, that is. Not Dave Martin. Dave Martin's already been in. Too many Daves in today. Don't forget, people, hit that like button, share, subscribe to the channel. As always, loads coming up. And again, I will be going over the sponsor as well for today's match at half-time. Moving things to half-time on that side of things as well. I'll give you all the info on that as well coming up. Good stuff, people. No donuts today, though. Ooh. Donuts, I think, are the easiest thing in the world to eat. Just to pile calories on. Gotta be. Good to hear, old mate. Good to hear, pal. Andy, I know what you mean there, mate, with the touch. I know what you mean. Come on, Reds, we need to... We're not settling very well at the moment. Greetings from Newcastle, Australia. Hello, Gary, mate. Welcome to the chat, pal. What min am I on? I'm on normal TV today, so I'm just over 11 minutes right now. Hello, Big Ron. Welcome to the chat, mate. As always. It's a good play from Tony. There we go. Come on now, Aaron. Tony. I'll take the corner. Have more of the West Ham corner, please. See if we can get something. CJ's in the house. We look organised. Beaky's lacking confidence. True, mate. Doesn't want to make a mistake. That's what I said at the start, CJ, that, mate, actually. I said, we don't want to go too overcritical on his performance today. His first game in how long, people? What, 2-3 months? Near enough. So he has to settle into it. I don't expect him to play the full 90 minutes either, but it's just good to see him. He needs to get his practice. Like I said, the international break, CJ, hopefully he gets some game time for Holland, gets his match sharpness back. First shot on target there, slab head against his old club. It's too slow, this. David's very critical today. You're behind, Dave, mate. What minute are you on, Dave? Turn that, Tony. Who's with him? Oh, he got a lucky break there. We'll take... Oh, I'm lucky. Oh, he's won it back, done it? Oh. Damn. What were the score predictions for today, people? Is that all you're on, Dave? 12 minutes? Jeez, man. I went for 2-0 in this game to United today, so where you guys are at, let me know. We are going to have a reaction show straight after this one, guys. It will be linked to this stream as well, though, so no changing. Don't have to log on to another link. It's just going to carry straight on. We'll have a few people on side be jumping in. Keane will be in as well. Zeki jumping in as well with us. 1-0 United for Gary, 2-0 Raul, 2-1, 3-1, 1-0, 1-0 extra time. Oh, please, no extra time. Thank you. 4-0 Eugene. Wow. Johnny Evans on goal for Big Ron. Stalemate this at the moment. Big stalemate. If we did get through, people, who would you want in the semi-final? Would you want the All-Manchester final? Or do you want to take City in the semi-final, knowing that City's record against us in the semi-finals is good for them, crap for us? Southampton drawing the semi wouldn't be a bad one, would it, to be honest? Let Chelsea and City battle it out. Saying all of this with consideration of today's game, not getting too carried away, obviously. One done it. Oh, turned and gone yourself there. City, Chelsea, Madrid, yeah. City in final because the hype would be unbelievable. Matic playing well. Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing Leicester really high press us, really. Definitely playing into Matic's game. Time on the ball, wanting all the time in the world on the ball, but it could change. Tactics could change. Knowing United's luck, we will get City, CJ. Yeah, I know, mate. The hardest FA Cup run on record, I think, this. Oh, save from Henderson. Not the best defending there from United. Oh, that's coming around there. Was that a poor clearance from Maguire that set that up? Looks like he's played it straight to Vardy. He's played a 1-2 with Jamie Vardy. And a good save from Dino. Harry Maguire's has played a 1-2 with him. Oh. Yeah. Leicester are starting to get a little bit more on the ball. Starting to knock it around a bit. I mean, pace-wise, what have we got? Pogba, Martial, Greenwood. We have got decent amount of pace on the break still, so could benefit us. Could easily benefit us this. Harry thought he was still playing Big Ron, mate. No, I was just about to say the same thing, mate. Fred passing is horrible. What's new, mate? Chris, it's never changed, mate. He's never been brilliant. When everyone's fit, does not get into my team, mate. Simple as. Doesn't get into my team. I know what my team would be. We'll never see that team because I don't think Ollie's brave enough or confident enough in his players at the moment. Oh, Fred. Fred, here we go. Oh, that's a good block from Maguire. Breakdown from Fred again. Both of the chances that Leicester have just had come from Fred losing the ball. It's poor, man. It's poor. Wasted from Vardy. That he had options there. Complete waste for me there. Don't know what Vardy's doing there. He's not having a party though. Turned into a bit of a sluggish performance from United right now, this one. Just need a little bit more composure on the ball. Sharpen the passing up again. Let's get a bit of second half from AC Milan going. Should be okay. Is that width? The only width we've got there really in Tellez. Very crammed midfield, man. Very. Absolutely jam-packed. Nice play from Pogba. Oh, Matic tried a little snazzy flick there. You know where that came off? That'd have been nice. Don't mind a bit of that further up the field. Especially in tight proximity like this. You've got to be able to try and break it down somehow. And why is everything that Fred looks or does last ditch or desperate? There is never any calmness or control in his game. Oh my God, he's doing it. He's just tackled himself and actually bamboozled the Leicester player and got away from him. Only Fred could do that. Let's hope we get a better performance from Fred in the second half like we did against AC Milan. That's all we can hope for. He just looks too panicked on the ball all the time. He's never really settled in terms of his style of play. He's always last ditch. Oh, come on, ref. Game's gone dead, people. Yeah, let's leave that one there. There's nothing in that one from Telles. Nothing in it at all. Oh, man. Gone into this stupid, silly lull. Do you know what this game is? One game too many game. That's what it is. Leicester should be absolutely vibrant. Week off, should be buzzing around the pitch. They're just dropping a level like we are. Are we getting a foul there, referee? Oh, man. Ref's having a bit of a mare, to be honest, in this one early doors. And Pogba walking the whole length of the pitch without his boot, just to prove to the referee that something did happen. All right, Reds. Corner. I left anyone up front here for this at all. That's well defended, Victor. There he goes again. Who was it who just said it there? Always a red. Joe yourself, Bonnie Fred. Just keeps running around and keeps going. Yeah, it's turned into a bit of a poor game. No cohesion from either team, no control from either team at all at the moment. Leicester are trying to settle, but still not there yet. Both teams comfortable enough passing it up to the halfway line, but then it just completely breaks down every time. So it is a complete stalemate right now. Complete stalemate. Well played, Dino. Solid work. Safe hands. Got to be in for player of the month, surely. Dino for us. Start here, people. Player of the month. Dean Henderson for Man United. Oh, what's happened there, Reds? If that is Fred, then he needs hanging. It is Fred. It's Fred again. Absolute clown. Had to be, didn't it? There goes the game plan, whatever there was. Something between Fred and Henderson there. We've not even seen it yet. Oh, Maguire. And you don't play the balls to Fred in that area in the first place, Maguire. And seriously, Fred, get off this pitch. You absolute idiot. Can't believe this, man. Don't know what to say about this man anymore. What's not already been said about this absolute clown playing in our midfield? He can't pass. He brings nothing to the team whatsoever. Why is he playing for this team right now? He's the worst midfielder at the club. What did they say? Never looks settled, always looks panicked. And there you go again. He's just put one on a plate for Iniacho. Oh, and he just kicks it out of play. Fred, get off the pitch! Absolute idiot. Might as well be Arsenal in disguise trying to play out from the back. Idiots who can't do it. He's lost it again. He's just weak. He's weak beyond weak. Talking about Donny van der Beek having to go away and put some weight on, get used to the physicality of the league. We've got the weakest midfielder in the whole of the Premier League playing for us week in, week out. Told you at the start, if everyone's fit, Fred doesn't get in my team. He will never get near my team. Another one of Manchester United's brilliant South American signings. That was close to Greenwood's head, that one. Oh, it's a save from Schmeichel, that. Looked like an alright ball in from Fred. I don't know if Tony gets a touch on it. Doesn't. Schmeichel's just come. Better safe than sorry. It's closest we've come. Believe it or not, that's come from a Fred cross. Still doesn't work what he'd done earlier on in the game. And Maguire winning another header, but getting nowhere near. How many times are we going to do that? Seriously, man. Oh, God, that deserves a tweet out. That deserves a tweet. Not good enough. Simple. This is the fact, this people. Now I'm just writing this out now, live. Every chance Leicester have had has come from Fred. Simple as that. Has it not? Every chance Leicester have, every half chance that they've had, it's come from a Fred mistake. Did say there in the first place, Maguire should never pass the ball to Fred. He should know that you know your teammates. You know how good they are. You know what their capabilities are. If Fred's waiting with 3 men around him on the edges of your 18-yard box, with only the keeper between him and the goal, you don't pass it to him. Oh, that was a chance then, Pogba. He could slip that one through. That's it. Now the game is open now. Oh, yeah. Maguire being done by Nacho. It puts his confidence up now by gifting him a goal, so he's going to try everything right now. So all that good work that Maguire's done recent weeks, he's now looking like the Maguire of a month ago all of a sudden again. Unbelievable. And that's set a tone now. If Leicester should capitalise on this now, we should be out of sight by half time, to be honest. Zane there, straight in. I'm sure United are only setting me up for Zane's super chats. I think that's what they're doing. It don't matter, Zane, because Ollie said trophies are for managers with egos, mate. So it doesn't really matter if we get a trophy or not for Ollie. But yeah, taken out of context a little bit there, I know. But there it is. Oh, it's a trick there. Can we do anything on the break? No, we tackled literally straight away, first opportunity. And it's going back to the goalkeeper. This on there and thereabouts. Then he's being boxed in, given away. Here come Leicester again. Oh, heads have gone. All it takes is 5 or 10 minutes of just simple passes. Just compose, get yourself back in the game. Don't try anything stupid. There we go again. Greenwood tries a silly pass. We lose it again. Can't remember the last time that we were behind in a game against Leicester. I don't think we've managed to win one when we've been behind. But let's be honest, what Schmeichel had to do so far? Not a lot. Now Pogba's off to the left, to the right. Greenwood's main positional wise here. I don't know where we're playing. Danny's out on the left. I think he's covering Pogba. Fred, for some reason, is on their 18-yard box. It's part of the front five that he's going to press, but it'd just be a wasted energy being there, to be honest. Because we don't press as a team. Yeah, Leicester look like they can play out from the back. Whenever you've got Fred as part of your team that you're trying to pass out from the back with, it's a recipe for disaster. It's as simple as that. Recipe for disaster. I don't know what our shape is at the moment. We look all at sea going forward. We really do. We look completely at sea. He doesn't look organised enough right now. I've seen Pogba left, middle, right. It's sort of like a free roll. Donny looks like a lost sheep in the number 10 role. He's so much better, Donny Van der Beek, when he's coming from deeper. That's where he needs to be playing. He should have been there where Fred's playing. There's a chance there. There's a real chance there to play someone like Van der Beek next to Matic. Composure on the ball. Guarantee you that Donny Van der Beek would get through as much work as what Fred does, but be a lot more clinical with the ball as Lindelof gives it away. Oh, another silly mistake. Last ditch tackling again. Wow. My God, United. We haven't got the players to play out from the back. Stop doing it. There's certain games you cannot do this in. Oh, he's going to have to earn his corn. Definitely at half time. Yeah, Leicester are so far on top. It just looks like there's no way back for United right now. We need a stroke of luck or someone with a little bit of something. What's Pogba done now? What's Pogba done? Oh, yeah. He's got a nice graze down his foot there. That one will have a bruise in the morning, son. Oh, where do we go from here, guys? Honestly, every little bit of hope is draining away. Just when I see the defence trying to play out through Fred, the hopelessness of our front line, the amount of fouls that we're giving away. Maguire's one little foul away from a red card right now. All the 50-50s and little fouls are all going. We will go back, Adam. What do you mean there, Raul, mate? We will go back. And we will come back, or Leicester just got that extra gear. I'd probably expect him to have, having had a week off. Easy this for Leicester right now. Oh. Yeah, I thought people would go in, overload on Maguire, being more at fault for that goal. Maguire did have a fault, did have part to blame in that goal. But if you're going to ask for the ball in that situation, you have to be aware. Tony! Oh, man, get your head on it, son. You put an airhead on. Pass it to someone else, Fred. Oh, nice turn, Pogba. Oh, done it! Yeah, it's got to be Greenwood! Get in! Come on! Mason, lad, great dummy from Donny. Superb work from Pogba. And there is the answer. Oh, someone with a bit of something about him. And Greenwood, wow, do we need that to go in for Greenwood? Get in, Mason. Brilliant from Pogba. And Donny, watch Donny's little dummy here. This has got to be, let me just see here. He delivered that brilliant turn from Pogba. Set it up. Oh, yes, Donny, I'm liking it. I'm liking that, Donny. Superb. That will do two players the world of good. Donny van de Beek and Greenwood both needed that massively. Get in. We have struck luck here that we have got a bit of quality and composure on the pitch there. Brilliant finish from Mason. Great work from Pogba and Donny van de Beek. Now settle the F down, United. God. Okay, at least we've got that back on track before half time. Didn't seem like there was any way back into it. Bit of quality. It makes a massive difference when you've got that quality on the pitch. Brilliant from Pogba again. Absolutely brilliant. And that is United back in the game, people. Can we settle down now? No, Matic gives it away, trying to play out from the back. Come, United, stop messing around. Don't make this a crazy game. Oh, good header that, Alex. Good header from Tellez that. Game got good all of a sudden. Well, I did big it up as a game that's never dull. There we go. We're on track again at least. I'm so happy for Greenwood though to get that goal. Man, if there's a player that needed that. That's how. Oh, well played, Aaron. All right. Leicester have been on top, but we are back in it. That's a foul, ref. Thank you. Finally, we get a foul. Not like leveling it up, referees, there. And we're moving it quickly. Oof. We've now got a spring in our step. Are we about to settle? All right, Aaron, go on. Get into that space. Nice touch. Good cross. Who's on it? Come on, use it. Oh, Pogba, that's a pass back, son. You could have at least laced it. Oh. Crazy what a good cross into the box can do to a defence. Simple football sometimes is the most effective way to play. Pick up a second or a rebound or a second header. Come on, Aaron, get up. Oh, it's a corner that, isn't it? Yep. Ah, guys, hit that like button. Don't forget, share the video, people. Hit that subscribe button right there. If you are tuning in for the first time, hit the bell notification button while you're at it. Get on. This is the best watch along out there. Genuine. Just me. Normal background. Plants. Computers. Trampoline in the garden. Authentic. Genuine. This is what it's about. And United are 1-1. It's all that matters. Luckily, it was a good goal, though. We don't deserve to be 1-1, but we're in it. Can we use that and learn from it? Well, that's a good strike. That was unlucky there from Tillemans. That was probably on target. Good player, that Tillemans, man. My God. Here we go. Fred. Oh, dear God, man. I didn't even look at the bench. I need to check if we've got another midfielder on the bench who can sub Fred off. We have to have someone on the bench that can help us out. Who have we got? Who have we got on our bench? Williams, Scott McTominay, Bruno. We have options there. We can get Fred off this pitch. We can change the shape easily. Oh. Dino edge of the box. I like it. I mean, this simple change for me would be drop Donny back to where Fred is and bring Bruno on. Does that not make sense? Donny playing an 8, and we've given it away again in our own half. Wow, Man United, seriously. What is it with this team and passing out? The passing is nowhere near good enough. Do we not practice passing in training in this football club? God. That's Pogba's difference there. We're not getting a foul there, referee. Christ tonight. Freddie's not that bad, says Red92. Are you watching the same game, mate? He is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And that's going lightly. Really is going lightly on him, mate. He is useless. All he does is bring energy, but his passing is the worst I've seen from any Manchester United midfielder. It really is. Go on, Tony. Sprint. All right, take that. Well done, well done. Oh, he never looks like he's got control of the ball. It's so weird the way he plays. Oh, he's running down a cul-de-sac there, Tony. Split the play. I'll tell you one thing, though. We'll talk about it more at half-time. That'll be the half-time topic. Guarantee Maguire will never play that ball out to Fred on the edge of the box again. Ever. It's like Wan-Bissaka plays like he slows up so a player can actually catch him up because he wants to make a tackle on him. Oh, Matic. Jeez, man, our midfield is horrible today. Too many nervous players on the ball, man. Way too many. Just the odd one with a bit of composure makes a difference. Pogba, Donny. I don't know, even Martial's not been that composed today, but they've just not had enough games. They're just in and out all the time. You can't really expect the likes of Martial and Donny to come back firing completely. I understand that. But Fred has got zero excuse. We're picking Fred for reasons I do not know, because there's no one else. I understand that. But McTominay's on the bench. I would have, and don't get me wrong, Scott McTominay is not the be all and end all will beating midfielder that we need right now. Great squad player. Would I take him above Fred? 100% all day of the week. Simple as. Simple as. Anyway, half time incoming. There it is, people. Half time and get out of jail. Definitely out of jail. But half time sweet has to be bailed out by a bit of quality. Pogba, Donny, and Mason. There we go. That's as simple as I can put it, really. It did all in the end come down to a bit of quality that's got us back into the game. Simple as. There's nothing else you can say. We don't probably deserve to be level, but we are. And that's it. It's been a poor game, really. Exciting for the fact that no one's really playing well and there's mistakes everywhere. There's no one in complete control. Leicester look a little bit more composed and fresher, understandable. Fred man of the match at half time for Leicester. Oh, God, yeah. He has been the most effective player for Leicester. He really has. Everything that they've won has come from him, and their chances have come through Fred making a mistake. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we're in the game still, and hopefully we will learn from the mistakes of the first half and not go into it. I mean, they're going over the goal now. I want to vote. I want to know who is at fault more. Fred or Maguire? Maguire should know, as a captain, what's around Fred and who's closing him in. But there's no excuse for the pass that Fred plays. It's an absolute disgrace. At least Maguire's pass hit the mark. That's just shocking from Fred, that. He's done absolutely nothing all game in the actual. Giorgio's blaming Harry. We need an early substitution, says Raul. Fred off, Bruno on. It's simple. I said the same thing, mate. Both Harry and Fred equally to blame. I think Fred's actually more to blame, to be honest, for his poor pass. Harry shouldn't have played the ball to him, but at least Harry's pass actually hit the mark. There's no excuse for Fred's poor pass. Simple as. Good. Great goal for Greenwood, that. Great goal. Yeah, the Leicester defence fell asleep there with Greenwood's movement. Superb. I like it, Mason. Yeah, brilliant from Donny as well. Loving that. Oh, well, we've got options to change it. Cavani can come on as well into this game when we need him later on. Cavani, Bruno, Scott McTominay, three there that could impact the game. Not so much McTominay. Oh, here we go, Fred. Vardy's chances they're talking about right now. Straight away, the first one was Fred giving the ball away. Here we go again. Next one, Fred, too slow. Vardy goes clean through. It's the common denominator here, people. It's that man, Fred. Just watching them there. Crazy. Wolverine is back. It's not even that long at the moment, mate. It has been longer. But no, man, it's not crazy. I think we'll change up the top one. That's probably making me look a little bit worse. But yeah, cheers, Solo, mate. Good to have you back in the chat, mate. Bruno on, take Fred out, move Donner, Aussie Gator, said it. Madrid Neil said the same thing again. Maguire should not have made the pass. Now Hendo gonna get dropped again. Rebuild FC. Well, you can see the it's like they're waiting for an excuse to bring De Gea back in, isn't it? That's what it's like. Henderson had no fault at all in that. As the captain, Harry Maguire has to make a decision there. He's got all the time in the world. He's under no danger or threat. He can play it long, he can play it out wide, but Fred's pass is inexcusable. It really is. Good to see you taking a break from eating to watch the football, Adam. Yes, Big Ron, mate. More of that fun stuff will come back. Don't worry. And don't forget, guys, this channel now is being sponsored by the 907 Football channel. 907 is your up-to-date club, player, breaking news, team news, all club stats, everything rolled into one website, except you can talk with other fans. If you want to back up your comment, if you want to disagree with someone else's comment on a certain player, then you can go for it. You interact with all fans from all over the world. All the information is there. If you drop down into the description below, the link for the 907 Degrees football website is right there, people. Get onto it. It is an absolutely fantastic website. The fact that you can communicate as well. You can look at all the stats, but then you can see what other people make of them stats and come back at them. It's like an over-exaggerated Twitter. It's not, but I think this is a bit more sophisticated than Twitter. I'll put it that way, because there are some numpties on there and some brain-dead people on that website, on their Twitter. So check out the 907 Degrees app, people. It is in the description below. The link there. Click on that. Get on it. Did he say that? I don't know if he said that. Sadinja, sorry, said that. Matt Gobage said today he wants to destroy all other United fan channels. Well, this is Adam Matic TV. We don't have United in the title. This is me, and no one's destroying me. Simple as. Matic, Fred, Martial, invisible. Maguire, unreliable. Van der Beek, too scared to make a mistake. Rebuild FC. Interesting. What else have we got in here right now? What do you think the score will be now? Tough one now to call. It really is. I mean, what have we got? I'm thinking right now, the way it's going, I can't make my mind up which way this game is going to go. If we brought on a Bruno, maybe a Cavani, it may change. It may change, but I think we're going to see more of the same for at least 10 or 15 minutes. And then the Bruno comes on, last half an hour or something like that. Maybe that will be the difference. But we are lacking that quality. Just watching the highlights from the other games. Yeah. Tough draw now. Semis, all good teams in it, barring Southampton, I would say. Southampton got the lucky draw. But yeah, we will see. What we're saying, people. Bruni for Fred, Cavani for Martial, says Mike Liller. Draw being made in a minute. Are we getting the draw in a minute? Sure, probably. Yeah, that's a substitution that probably will happen. Interesting. United 2-1 says Big Ron. Johnny Evans own goal still. Still going with Johnny Evans own goal, mate. There we go. The draw is happening live, people. Who are we getting if we get through? Here we go. Watch it. It's going to be City, isn't it? It has to be City. Gotta be City. Dion Dublin's going to draw it out, mate. I'm telling you. We won't get City, says K Solo. You that confident, mate? You sure? We know who the problems are. Oh, yeah, we know who the problems are. Why is Fred given chance after chance? What's your view behind it? Darren, I think it's craziness, mate. I really do. I don't care what happens at training, how well you perform in training. It goes a little bit away. It goes away towards selecting who plays. You've got to have the right attitude. I understand that. But it has to ultimately come down to the bottle and the confidence on the pitch. And on the pitch performances are nowhere near good enough. Is it because we haven't got anyone else? The injuries? If everyone's fit, Fred does not play. It's as simple as that for me. But this is a football team and club at the moment that do not make rational decisions when it comes to football. Football matters, man. Jesus. But here we go. The draw is coming. The first ball. That's us. Who have we got? Who's us? Who are we saying? Who is it? So we got Dion. Southampton in the semi-final. Oh my God. If we get through this, there's no way that Ollie can not be getting through that semi-final. It is Chelsea against City in the other semi-final, people. Oh. Well. Chelsea against City. That's a good game, that. That's a tough one to call right now, with Chelsea being unbeaten under Tuchel. City, obviously, doing City things. But I think if we got through this, you'd have to be confident of a trip to Wembley. May I actually get a chance to get to a game? Because they are talking about trialling fans in stadiums for the FA Cup final, people. So pray for Adam Matic that we get through this game and we get into that semi-final with Southampton, because if we beat them, then we're going to Wembley for the final, and there could be a chance that we can get into the final. There could be fans in the FA Cup final, so that is massive. There's a chance now, big chance. Both of the teams will have seen that draw at half-time, surely. Or would they let him? What do you reckon? Would they let the players see that draw at half time? I don't know. But if you've seen that, you're thinking, big chance of getting to an FA Cup final here. Big chance. Who is going to take it this second half? Who's going to take that chance this second half and go for it? Try and get into that semi-final with Southampton. That has just changed the mindset completely. If I'm a player right now, if I'm a coach, if I'm anyone in them changing rooms right now, you're thinking there, wow, we get through this. We're going to Wembley anyway to play the semi-final, but there's a chance we could get to the final here, because I would be 100% confident that we could beat a Southampton team who are on their arse in the league right now. Gotta be thinking that now, that there's every opportunity. So this is it. We've got to get through this 45 first and more if it comes to it. But can we? That's the question. Can we? Can we make it? Can we get a more AC Milan style performance in the second half? A bit of composure and control. There's players on the bench that can bring us a bit of difference as well. So we have got options right now. I don't see Pogba lasting the whole game. I don't see Donny lasting the whole game. The problem we've got is Matic and Fred probably will, because the other substitution, unless there's 5 today, I think Kelly touched on it, is there's 5 subs today? Maybe we will see some substitutions from Ollie for a change. You know what? 1 in the last 2 games. I think today we're going to see a few. I would not be surprised if Luke Shaw came on, though. Definitely not. Donny off at 60 minutes. Yeah. Here we go, peeps. Second half underway. Let's do it, Reds. Oh, no, it's not a good start. Again there, long ball picked up the seconds. Leicester there. Simple, effective. We were touching on it at half-time, how isolated Anthony Martial was as well. We just can't get close enough to him. We're not playing high enough, for one. We're nowhere near high enough. We're too deep. But that's what happens when Matic plays. He automatically makes us drop deeper. Good start for Fred. Good tackle. There's 1 up on the first half. Fred straight away. Come on, United. Better second half here. Only might get past the semi this time. Oh, mate, there'd be no excuse, would there? Not against that poor Southampton outfit. Someone tackle the centre-back. Jesus, you just let him... Oh. We just let the guy gallop halfway up the pitch. Got Henderson there. He wants to get rid of it. There's just no one there to get rid of, and then we end up playing out from the back again. Square across our 18-yard box. Slow motion. Oh. Have we got enough fit players to play that quick ball out from the back? No. See that there. You might as well have just gone long and give it back to him, because that's all we've done in the end anyway. Oh, Harry Maguire, where are you going with that? Oh my God. This is what happens when you play around with it at the back. Stupidity. Fred to score the winner, Red 92. I know, Andrew, mate. I'm praying for that day. Here we go. Leicester have opened us up. Dino to the rescue. Have we got anyone to release the ball to this time? Yes, we have, and here we go. Come on, Donny. Oh, slowed down. Too slow. Had a chance there. Now we're back again. It's going to go. Yeah, back to the defenders. Oh, God. Oh. It's a point after Henderson playing that ball out quickly. A minute later, we've been on the halfway line. We just give it straight back to him. I was going to say it's going to end up back at Henderson, but even worse, we just give it to them without even moving anywhere near their 18-yard box. This is going to come down to a moment of brilliance again. This game, we know it. That's why I think this international break. Excuse me, God, big yawn. That's why I think this international break is actually going to come at the ideal time for us because that's a good ball. It's well played from Leicester. That's a dive. That in it, ref. We're going to book him. It's all right. Fred gets the free kick. 2 good bits now. Fred, I'm counting. Yeah, because that international break coming up, he's just, like I said at the start of the video, it's going to give players a bit of chance to sharpen up. Hopefully Martial, Donny, Pogba can get game time for the country. Yeah, and then players like Rashford can rest out. It's just going to help us out, I think, more than... It's going to benefit us more than anything, I would say, this next international break. 100%. It does look like we're running out of steam right now as a team. But got to do the job here in the second half first. Come on. 40 minutes before we go on this international break. I keep pulling out my earphone. Oh, Harry Maguire, what are you doing there, man? Some of your decision making today, mate. It's a solid start from Leicester. Nothing brilliant, but better than us anyway. Incredibly deep. Wow, we are deep. All right, we're back into the flow of how the first half was going now. Very much dominated by Leicester. United hoping that moment. Oh, we can't open like the Red Sea. My God, that is pathetic. What is Fred doing again there? Absolute jokers. So much for the semi-final. He just waltzed through us like we're not there. Where is our midfield? Get everything we deserve in this game, man. Look at that. Matic, nowhere. Not even an effort. Fred, not even an effort. Between Fred and Matic, they need hanging. Absolute disgrace. How many chances do you need to change it, Ole? Seriously, the midfield's cost us both goals. Unbelievable play from United. Ridiculous. Just a joke. Absolute joke. And we deserve that. We've not come out like we've got any intent in the second half. Leicester have, and they deserve it. Simple as. Simple game. Now United might actually wake up for 5 minutes. Zero support. Absolutely zero support for Tellez running down there. Oh my God. This team. All right. Which one of our team is going to come up with a world beating moment again now? Because that's where it's going to be. It's going to take something miraculous again from someone just to even get us back into this game, let alone try and win it. We're talking and laughing about maybe getting to Wembley. I did say I'm not taking anything for granted in terms of trying to get through this game, but I did expect a little bit of a more upbeat start to the second half. That's a joke. Fred and Matic just parted like the Red Sea. It's that game again where United are just not good to watch. It's so boring. How? Why is it so bad to watch? Can't put a full 90 minutes together to save our lives, man, this team at the moment. And you leave a player like Tielemans all that time in the world. It just makes it, it goes to show poor preparation as well. How you can let a player like that carry the ball for so long with that much time and then even pick his spot, have that much time to pick his spot is an absolute joke. Is the domestic away record about to be broken? Or is someone going to do something brilliant? Don't shoot, Fred. Yep, we'll have that free kick. Can we do anything from it, though? It's got to be Tellez to whip this ball in here now. Yeah, most blatant handball you're ever going to see in your life. Who in this box is going to get their head on this for us? Good delivery, Tellez, please. Come on. Oh, not a bad ball. Corner. Yeah. Oh, man, I picked that up off the break there, man. That's well one back. Well played, Mason. Go on, Mason. Oh, unlucky. There's not enough men in that box. No one's taking a risk. Picks it up again, Tellez. Oh. That's one of them shots there that looks closer than what it is. It's probably 50 yards wide when the camera angle changes. All right, come on. Yeah, we're seeing United play like they're losing again now. The only time we ever see any urgency from United is when we go behind. And we're just about seeing that now. Absolute. Oh, man, we lost it again. Oh, Vardy's in. This is going to be the moment. Game over. Oh, how's he missed that? How's he missed that? That's criminal. Greenwood losing it on the halfway line. Look at that. They win the ball on the halfway line and bang, they're in. Job done. That's how clinical and that's how forward play. Maguire might as well not be there. He went past him there like there was no one there. He didn't even break stride. Maguire just disappeared. That's a get out of jail card, that. That is a get out of jail, that, for United. Wow. Are we going to learn from it again? How many times am I going to say, are we going to learn from a mistake? Sooner or later, we will lose a game through hoping that one of our better players can pull us out. Is it going to be this one? Oh, that's poor Matic. Oh my God. What a disaster class from Matic this has been today. Oh man, outplayed. Leicester probably... Yeah, you just know that Bruno's going to come on. I'm going to be honest, Donny van de Beek looks absolutely knackered. You know that's going to be the change. I'd just sit Donny back and let him just spray the ball around. He looks absolutely dead on his feet. Martial don't look like he's got much movement in him either. Nah, there's no intensity at all. They all look pretty knackered. Oh, now Vardy's done Lindelof. Oh, and then Matic. Oh, Fred's tackled Wan-Bissaka in his own box now and give it back to Leicester. Oh, God. Can it get any more laughable? Oh, my God. Oh, there is zero. There's nothing. Henderson's looking for an outlet. There's no one who wants it. They're all cowarding away. Alan Bruno haters, I'm telling you, at least he's one that doesn't hide away from the ball, people. They're looking scared right now, this football team. They are looking scared. And Leicester can smell blood right now, I'm telling you. Oh, Fred's took it off Pogba now. Oh, my God, Fred. Oh, can a player be any worse? Seriously, the man is a laughing stock of this football club right now. He just gets in the way of our own team, never mind the opponents. Wow, Leicester are... Here we go. Oh, we're all over it. See, this has got to be it. This has got to be number 3. They are wasting chances here, left, right and centre, Leicester. Wasting chances. All he needs to make a substitution right now if he wants to be in the FA Cup. If he doesn't, then don't do anything. We'll get battered here. Because this team that's on the pitch now looks dead. Dead. Pogba's not fit. Donny van de Beek's not fit. Martial's not fit. They're all on the pitch. We can't change them all. Oh, we got lucky there. Go on, Tony. Can we use the look? But Van de Beek doesn't want to get forward. Oh, he didn't make his run forward there. Martial's then running on his own. Martial buying a free kick there, big time. Looks like we are going to change them all. Whoa, treble subject 4. I said we couldn't change them all, but every single player that I thought might come on. Oh my God. Stephen in with a super chat. Cheers for the super, mate. This is all for those that want Ollie as manager. Oh, mate. Andrew Bruno won, yeah. Bruno, McTominay, Shaw and Cavani. No, I wasted the free kick. Substitutions now, please. Yeah. Tellez. Pogba, yep. Gonna be Donny next. Surely Matic. Oh, God, he's been crap, but Fred's been worse. Okay, Shaw, McTominay, Bruno, Cavani, all on the pitch. Oh, it's harsh on Tellez. I don't think Tellez has been our worst player. Donny looks knackered. Like I said, I can't expect much from Van der Beek in this game, having not played for so long. Let's see if Cavani up front makes a difference. I mean, Bruno's going to play the ball quicker. We know that. That's a nice touch from Tony. That's well played, Martial. That's more like it. On the ball. That'll do. Well played, Scott. Good play, lad. Got a bit more energy in the team maybe now. I say, swear to God, guys, that the rest of them look dead on the feet right now. What have we got? What have we got? Go on, go on. Oh. You know what United are like at the moment? They're like a Samsung device, tablet or phone. You press off or you go into an option, then you have to press another button to get to that option. Instead of just going straight to where you need to go, you need to confirm where you need to go. That's what United do. They play one too many passes. McTominay could have put the ball in there, but no, he had to pass it to Bruno instead first. That's exactly how United play. No one takes the ball by the arms. Just goes straight and cuts out the middleman. Go on, Greenwood. Run it in. Run it in. Let's see. Come on, Charlotte. Let's get a good ball in. It's a good ball. Yes. Oh, it's Aaron. All right, go on. Oh, who's that it? Oh, God, that's a crap ball, Wan-Bissaka. Put it into the mix there, man, on the floor. No, it's not across enough. It's got to be in front of him. There we go. Another corner. Oh, no, well, at least we've shown a bit of life in the last 5 minutes. I think the game is going to open up a little bit now, though, to be honest. That's why I fear this defence now on the counter-attack. Oh, and that is just aimless. So poor, that. Passing in this defence. Oh, well played, Luke Shaw. That's a booking, that referee. Brilliant from Luke Shaw. Brilliant football. Oh, Scott's got caught on it. Jesus, man, we just don't look in control of the ball. There's the ball from Bruno. That's the ball. There's the balls we didn't see in the first half. All right, come on, give it in, give it in. Whoa, Aaron, Jesus, take some off it, you lemonade. Oh my God, learn how to pass. Well played, Aaron Maguire. Good defending. Man, game is opened up, definitely. Oh. No, James, mate, I said it at the start, you can't judge Donny van der Beek yet. You knew he wasn't going to be absolutely bang at it today. He needs games. All right, come on. Yes. Oh, that was a ball length from Bruno. That direct ball that we just haven't been seeing. Who's that who touched that there? Was that Evans? Oh, just our Greenwood's in on that. Wait a minute. Corner. No one there in that middle. No losing. That's nice. Go on, Greenwood. That's a foul. That's a foul, ref. Are we having a foul? No. Are you blind? What happened to the tackle from behind? Is it back in now? You're allowed to do it? Come on, quicker ball. Oh. There we go. If this was us playing out from the back here, you'd be nervous right now. But Leicester just pass it out with all the time in the world. Oh my God. Fucking ridiculous. Cheers, Zane. Thanks for rubbing it in, mate. I'm sure that's what you're doing, pal. Wow. I didn't think that was a yellow card for McTominay. God, man, painful. Painful. Freezing. Okay. Starchild disgusted with his performance. It's not over yet, mate. There we go. Luke, what have you got? What have you got? Oh, nothing. Dead ball. It's petering out. It's petering out. Oh. That little confidence boosting last game before the international break isn't happening that I wanted at the moment. Trip to Wembley's out of it at the moment, guys. Still not tested Schmeichel all second half, though. That's the thing, he's not the save to make. Leicester just look comfortable in defence. Oh, Maguire hitting one from 35 yards. Says everything you need to know about this team today. Oh, dearie me. Oh, can't believe it. Well, it's going to be interesting breaking this game down with the boys later on. I don't think there'll be much praise or decent scores in this one for the players. Eesh. Yeah, we look like a team which is completely knackered. Played too many games. That's what we look like right now. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it. Like I said, we've not even challenged Schmeichel. He's not had anything to do. Oh, played Mason Greenwood. Now, Fred, what can you do for me? Oh, he gives it away. Oh, my God. Oh, God, Fred. I have no word to describe this man, but he's absolutely pathetic. That's what I'll describe him as. Pathetic, useless. I don't know. There's other words I could probably use, but I've not seen a worse midfielder at this football club in my life. I haven't. He's an absolute disgrace to the shirt. It's as simple as that. That's what Fred is. We're playing with 10 men every time we play with him. Oh, man. Oh, it's got to be in. It is. Game over from that stupid foul from McTominay. Game over, people. Put your feet up. Go get a drink. Get your Sunday roasts. We are finished. We are done completely. There we go. No, mate, you got it wrong. We can't get past the quarterfinals right now, Zane. Yeah, there's our other world-class midfielder, Scott McTominay, doing his job at the back. Well, that's it. Oh, if I had something to punch, I'd punch it right now. No. You know what? I don't do it much on this channel, but fuck off, United. Absolute shite. Deserve that. Well played, Leicester. Oh my God, where's that going, Scott? We can't pass the ball. We can't pass. Weston Jose, says Stephen. Ollie out, terrible game plan, terrible team choice. Hey, he's not helping himself today. Not helping himself. Not being too harsh when I say this is a disgrace. That's pretty much summing everything up. Yep. Well, 2 more games we won't have to play this season. That's for sure anyway. Any chance of me getting to any football game this season has been completely wiped out now with these knobheads. I'm not talking tactics here or anything like that, people. I'm talking the inability to pass an effing football. That is what this has come down to. He brings on 4 substitutes in the second half. We've still not had a shot. Our centre-back is the only player who's had a shot, and that was from 35 yards. Where is the plan in that? Where's the plan in that? Tell me, someone. Enlighten me. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it today. Every time we get to a point of pressure, we bottle it. Sick of some of these players as well. Fred, how people rate him, I don't know. Sick of it now. Cheers for the super chat, Prem, mate. Yeah, mate, dead right. I've never rated Fred, to be honest. I said it last season, I worry for him because there's no position in his team. I don't know what he does. But you know what? His tenacity, his energy, that's about it with Fred. But this whole team's inability to be able to pass a football today has been an absolute disgrace to the shirt. A lot of them. Oh, it's Fred again. Oh, I've never seen such a pathetic performance by one man in a United shirt. I'm bewildered how this man wears a shirt. Alien, mate, great timing, pal. Cheers for the super chat, mate. Oh, they've been more solid, mate. This, for me, horrible that I knew there was a game like this in this team. I know we'd use so many games as an excuse, but I'm looking at all the other teams that played in Europe this week. Who was it? Chelsea, Arsenal. They still managed to come back from 3-0 down today, so we've got no excuse. And that's in a competition that they know they're finished in. If they lost today, it wouldn't have made a difference to where they are in the league. And they still got up for it, still played. All these talks about not being able to change tactics. or do anything because there's so many games. I'm sorry, but aren't Chelsea in as many competitions as what we are? And one manager's come in and completely changed the way they play, and it's been effective. It's excuse after excuse. And while you've got a team that can't pass a football, then you've got absolutely no chance. What's this going to do to this team? Now they've got to leave now. They've got to go away for 2 weeks on international duty. Get away with it. Go leave the country, go somewhere else and get away from it and get away with it. Not have to answer any questions. Oh, look, 3-1 down. Now you bring Fred off, Ole. Oh, thanks. Give a substitute an 18-year-old who's hardly played any games. Yeah, son, you're 3-1 down in a thankless game with first teamers who can't pass the ball 10 yards. Good luck. Lamb to the bleeding slaughter. That's poor management for me, that. I hate that more than anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lee, super chats, they've all been wank, but Fred, wow. I know Donate not been great, but I'd stick with Van der Beek next to McTominay. Fred been awful for a while. Yep. 100%. Oh, they got a chance here. This, if they play their cards right, could be number 4. No. That's it, Prem. Just listen to me. I'll tell you everything you need to know, mate. There's nothing much more you need to watch. Not going down well in my estimation, the way Ellie's used Ahmed there in the substitute. That's worse than throwing Donny van der Beek on with 2 minutes to go in a derby when you're 2-0 down. Horrible, isn't it? But they score a goal United now and it's back in it. It's going to look like we've actually been in the game when we've not all game. No. Can't believe this football team. No, this is a Leicester without major players as well. We've just not laid a glove on them. We've not laid a glove on them. Madison, Barnes, can you imagine if these players were in the team today as well? Vardy, who's completely out of form. Iniacho, Perez, City reject, Newcastle reject, tearing us apart. We've given Iniacho 2 goals today. And now we've got a free kick here. Now this goes in. It makes it look like it's a closer game than what it really is. Free kick. Don't know. I've got no hope. The way today's gone, can see this going into Rose Ed. But at least it's Bruno. We've got half a chance. Oh, that was close. Good save. That was a brilliant free kick. We've finally made Schmeichel make a save. Oh, it is going right in the top corner, that one. Oh, Greenwood's lost it. Aimless passes. I'd love to know the misplaced passes count for all you statos who love that so much, to back up your hate or agenda against certain players. For you to come out today and actually just tell me what the whole team pass completion is today. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Was Martial playing this second half? Just done. It looks done. Ah, God, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to change the title already for the actual aftermath show. No need to worry. We've got 115 likes, so people. So cheers very much for that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, people. If you want real, genuine content. And through and all this crap. It's just proper fans talking. Completely again. Completely done. Just garbage. Look at Ernie Evans doing pirouettes around Martial in the corner. It's ridiculous, man. Taking the mick. Absolute jokers. That's it. Check out the title, people. It's all change. That's where we're at. Stephen O'Brien, cheers for the super chat, mate. What you saying? Spineless, gutless performance, too many players not working hard enough, and the manager who simply doesn't have a clue about football. Ola is pathetic. Okay, Stephen is very unhappy. I think he's on a par with where I'm at in terms of where he is right now. But my issue with this team is the fact that we can't pass the ball. We cannot pass the ball, people. Everything you need to know, all the tactics in the world, but you can't pass a football as the third highest paid squad in the world, then you've got a problem. You have got a problem. How do you forget how to pass a football? This is when decisions need to be made. You know what? Fergie always used to do it with competitions. Used to always commit to a certain competition early doors. Because every time we do it, we drag it out. It looks good being and everything with 2 months or a month left to go in the season. And then it just falls on a whimper. And we just never look like even threatening or challenging for these cups that we're actually in. What Brazilian cannot pass, says Ryan. Excellent point, mate. Ryan, mate, we just cannot get it right with South American footballers, mate. Brazilians? Oh, what? Rafael was the only one. That was a fullback who wasn't the best, but at least had heart. I mean, I'm not doubting Fred's heart. I am severely doubting his ability as a footballer. Absolutely ridiculous, man. How we bought Fred 2 years before Bruno and for more money than Bruno is scarily stupid. That scares us. I just don't understand it. I don't understand that. Oh, McTominay. God, I said Fred was bad. McTominay wasn't better. There lies our issue. 3 midfielders today in Matic, Fred and McTominay. Our whole centre midfield today has been absolutely shambolic. I can't remember seeing such an inept, pathetic performance by a bunch of midfielders in the United shirt than I have seen today. Absolutely unbelievable. We had a chance at the final and blew it. It was set up there, Kelly. It was set up. We got the draw at half time. And we are done out here, people. Done. Finished out of another cup at the quarterfinals this time. Two less games for Horry to moan about, though, in terms of fixture pile up. That's all you can say. But dearie me, man, we have got some serious issues with this midfield. Dave in with a super chat, mate. Top dog today, Dave, mate. Thank you. I can feel your disappointment, mate. The lineup was dog crap. Tactics, dog crap. Midfield, dog crap. Fred should never play again. And taking off Pogba instead of Fred was unforgivable. Absolutely crap. Never seen subs go on and we play worse. Yeah. Issue. There is the final whistle, people. We are absolutely done and dead in the water. We have got nothing left. We've got 2 weeks now to sit on that performance. That performance there now is what we have to remember this club until we come back and play again. Oh my God, Gerard, cheers for the super, my man. Ollie out. I've had enough of this now. Not winning anything under him. Can't believe he's going to get a contract extension. I'm getting into that contract extension. We'll get into that in detail with the boys when they jump on the show, which should be shortly, guys. This video, this live stream now has tuned into the aftermath. Guys, if you didn't notice it, just have a quick look at the title. Changed it up already. The stream is continuing into what can only be described as talking about the horror show that was Manchester United today. And I'll get most of my points across when the guys jump in. But for me, today, ultimately, Leicester, miles better team. Brendan Rodgers nailed his tactics. We're talking about a Leicester team here that had Maddison, Pereira, Barnes missing, Avada, who is nowhere near the same Jamie Vardy. We're talking about Perez and Iniacho, City and Newcastle rejects, tearing our defence apart. But let's look at the goals, guys. Let's look at every single goal, and it all came from midfield errors. Fred in the first half, what can we say? Pathetic. Maguire, maybe not. Maybe should have not passed the ball to him. But Fred, you've got to be able to play a 15-yard pass to a goalkeeper. Yeah. Then Fred and Matic, part like the Red Sea. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Letting Tielemans just walk into the edge of the box and pick his spot. And then Scott McTominay twice for the third goal. First giving a stupid free kick away and then losing his man at the back post. Our midfield today was an absolute disgrace to the Manchester United shirt. It's as simple as that. It was an absolute disgrace. And how this team is going to go forward season after season. No, people will talk about progress. Yeah, fair enough on paper. But can you see this team with this midfield and this board's unwillingness to sort this midfield out going forward, winning anything? Can you honestly, hand on heart, say that a McTominay starting games, Fred starting games, Matic starting games is the way forward? Let's not forget, Ollie has given Matic a 3-year contract extension last season. 3-year contract extension for Manu Matic. That is what we've got to look forward to right now. That's it. That is it. That's what we've got to look forward to now. Another 2 years of Matic. I mean, that says everything you need to know about this board, this manager, accepting what is absolute mediocrity when it comes to these performances. Ash with a super chat. Cheers, mate. Ollie out. Not got a clue. Running our plays into the ground. Throwing Ahmed on to the Wolves. I agree with that one, mate. When we are down 3-1 and Donnet had no legs at half-time. Mate, 100% agree. Just going to bring in my man Kino. He's joined us right now just to get his initial thoughts live. I'm just going to go straight in. Keen, feelings right now, mate. Just bare emotional mess that is 2 minutes after the game. Hit me with it, mate.
Man, that was the most demoralizing game I've watched all season.
That's
out of respect, Adam. That's the best word I'm going to use for regards to the
without
game.
being abusive.
Yeah, I'm not going to be abusive. I'm not going to swear, but like you look at the cut of that performance. This was probably our best chance at a trophy this season, the FA Cup. You look at even the draw was made at half time, and you see that Southampton is the team in the semi-final you're going to get, and you're down at half time. By all means, it's heartless, it's gutless, this performance. The amount of players that are bystanders today, like Fred, Nemanja Matic, Teles, absolutely useless. Maguire must have thought he was playing for Leicester. He must have signed. He may as well put back on a Leicester shirt today because he was absolutely awful. Martial didn't look bothered until 88 minutes in. Like, they bottled it today. There's no other way to describe it. I think Manchester United, we bottled this today. Like, the team selection, I could kind of understand resting Bruno Fernandes today because, you know, he's been playing a lot of games and we had Europa League during the weekend to obviously bringing Paul Pogba back into the team, so I can understand that. But how Fred played 83, 84 minutes today is astounding. Only Gunnar Solskjaer has a lot to answer for in that regard. He's the worst player in the pitch today. We had a lot of bad players in the pitch today, but he was the worst player in the pitch today, and all he does have to be held accountable for that.
I give Fred a 0 today, mate. I just broke it down, Keane, mate, then just before you came on. Every single goal was at fault from our midfield today. We had Fred at fault, obviously, for the first one. People will say Maguire. I mean, where do you stand on that, mate? Maguire playing in the ball in the first place, knowing how poor he is on the ball and how what was around him, he could see it all. Or Fred not being able to play a 15-yard pass, mate, in the first place. He's a professional footballer, mate. Let's not forget, people, this is the third highest paid footballing squad in world football. And we cannot pass a ball. None of them players today could play a ball. Fred, the words I used for Fred today were pathetic. Was probably my top word today that I used for Fred. Absolutely pathetic, mate.
He didn't look like a professional footballer. He looked like he got his contract out of a cereal box.
Exactly, mate. You can't describe it any better.
Like 50, like I know Ireland, their currency is euros over here, but 52 Great British pounds.
I said it, mate. You know what? We bought Fred 2 years before Bruno, and Bruno cost us less. You can add inflation to that. How we spent, who's seen Fred and what Fred was doing for us, or Fred was doing somewhere else to make them think that he was good enough to play for Manchester United. Someone needs to answer some serious questions, mate. Serious questions need answering right now.
They do. Like, you look at that today. Like, when I seen Ollie make 4 subs, I was like, right, okay, the big guns are coming on. But where's the change of shape? Because the current shape wasn't working. So you had to obviously change the shape. We were getting dominated in midfield today. We lost that midfield battle tenfold. And I just don't understand like how Fred stays on that pitch 83 minutes. I just don't understand.
No, mate. I mean, he's compatriot in midfield, mate. Matic. I mean, namesake. Oh my God, I'm dying right now. But I mean, I can't praise Matic. I think Matic looks half decent because Fred was atrocious. But yeah, I mean, we'll get Zeki's thoughts on this now. Zeki's just jumping into the chat with us. Zeki, mate, pathetic. Keane's used the words demoralising. Is there anything else you can add to it, mate, to describe that performance today?
Not good enough. That's all I can say. Not good enough. On the pitch, I don't think one of our players wanted the game more than one of their players today. I think they wanted to win that match. We just thought, we won the game in midweek, and this game's just a bonus, see if we can get to the semi-final. And they really went out there today and battled for a full 90 minutes, and they could have gone more. Players looked tired. They didn't want to do anything. Martial in the box, he just looked like clueless. He looked like he was just there for the game's sake. He looked like he wanted to score, and if the ball came to him, he'd shoot, and he'd do nothing with it. I'm honestly sick to death with Martial. I won't get started yet, but that's just what I think on the game.
Yeah, I mean, mate, it could have been any one of. Oh, mate, it's just I think, let me just change the screen around here so I can see everyone. There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, thumbnails and stuff. Oh, God. Right. I mean, let's just get into this here right now. You could have picked out, guys, any one player today and gone, shocking. That's how I looked at it. I thought you could have picked any one of them players today. It was just absolutely shocking, mate. That's how I looked at the game. That's what I thought we was. Defensively, I mean, Harry Maguire went back to his old days. Lindelof probably wasn't as bad or at fault for as much as other players on the pitch today. But all in all, guys, the defence just looked shaky again. Trying to play out from the back doesn't work for this team. We're not good enough to play out from the back when we're up against a quality outfit. That's what...
About this. With regards to this back four, Adam, with regards to teams that press us high, I've talked about this for so long. Why does this football club, persist with playing through a press? We do not have defenders who are capable of doing it. Play out to the fullbacks, bypass the press, play over the press. Yeah. Why do we consist with it? We keep conceding these goals. And again, set pieces again today. We conceded from yet again another set piece. Kieran McKenna has to be called into question here. Not even so much Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for this. Kieran McKellen's our defensive coach. What is he actually doing?
Nothing, mate. From what I can see, the answer to that question, Keane, is absolutely nothing. He's doing jack, mate, because we look, every time we come up against a decent outfit, I mean, City was great. We were clued on. We were screwed on to this, but people are going to come at this now and use Europe. I've not even listened to Wally yet. I don't want to. He's going to come out and say, look, it's another game. We're tired with this and that. Well, Arsenal went 3-0 down having played the same amount of days ago as us, mate, and they came back from 3-0 today. So there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for it at all. So for me, I'm looking at it going fitness levels, yeah. But then again, look at the amount of players that were brought in today that hadn't played for so long. And we still look knackered, mate. We still didn't look any fresher.
I feel like
he's going to use that as an excuse not to play Danny van der Beek in the next game now as well.
He probably won't. We talk about squad depth and saying how we've got so many improvements in all positions. In the left-back area, in midfield, we've got players that can come in. Up front, Cavani coming on later on. But it's no good if they don't play with each other. Van der Beek looks like he never played with any of these players today when he was on the pitch. Yeah. Tellez, he don't look on the same wavelength. Even Martial and Pogba don't look like they've never played with each other. When it just breaks down in one part of the pitch and then it breaks down somewhere else, that's why we need to play these players with each other. If there's a cup team, we play the cup team at every game. Because today it's shown that we can't change it and we can't bring players like Tellez in who he is capable of doing a role. But when you take a player like Luke Shaw out, that's what happens today. People switch off, things don't work in certain areas of the pitch, and then it's shown in the result, and they're showing that the way we've been dominated today.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. I mean, Pogba looked unfit, fair enough. Just coming back.
For 2 months, like, you can't expect his match fitness to be...
This is it, Keane. Same as Donny, really. I didn't expect much from Donny. And the fact that he's come in and had the game today just says to me exactly what I was thinking. You know, he made an all right contribution to the goal, quality awareness, but he's going to need a run of games, like Zeki said, Keane, mate, because unless he plays some more, gets some more game time, we're not going to see the proper Donny van der Beek that we all thought we were buying, mate.
Yeah, like, look, today now is probably Ollie's calling card. Just basically say he has an excuse now not to play Van der Beek anymore because he clearly doesn't like him. He wasn't his signing, and then like he done nothing today. But that's not even to Donny's detriment really because he played in the system that doesn't suit him. He plays, he's not like this system relies on Bruno pressing from the front. Donny's not that type of player. He's not going to do that. Like. I don't think he's going to last that much longer at the football club, Donny van der Beek, because Ollie doesn't want him. There's talks that he wants to get rid of him in the summer. There's talks about Lingard coming back instead of Donny. Do you know? So, like,
that's just a cost cutting scheme right there. That innit?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I heard that from someone who has links within the club. Like that's going to happen. So, because Ollie's looking to sell him. So, like, look, I'll be honest with you right now. The way this is, the team was so disjointed today, and it's been a common thread this season. But at this moment in time now, this has been common. Like, this type of result has been common. We've been getting away with it for many, many months. I know away from home we've been fantastic this season, but we have to
now. That's gone now, mate. That domestic away record has been blown up completely now today. And the guys, I'll come to you both on this, mate. Keane, I'll come to you first, mate. This is a Leicester that had a Jamie Vardy that's not the same player. This is a Leicester that didn't have Maddison, didn't have Barnes. Rejects like Iheanacho and Ayoze Perez from City and from Newcastle. And they just look a completely different animal altogether. Dare I say a reject from us in Johnny Evans, who didn't even get out of second gear today against Martial. He had a cruiser walk in the park. Up until Bruno's free kick, we didn't challenge Schmeichel in the second half. I mean, Keane, mate, there's no excuse.
There's none at all. Like, and what really summed it up for me today was when Martial was running for the ball, and Johnny Evans was outpacing him. Like, it looked like Johnny Evans was actually a quicker player. And not just like in terms of effort levels and in terms of press, that was so poor. Like, that really epitomized kind of our performance today.
Shows
like Johnny Evans.
It more.
Yeah, it shows. It absolutely. And again, like, you look at other players like Harry Maguire, like he was so laboured today. Everything he done on the ball was so slow. Fred, like, I know I'm coming back to him, but like, that was the worst midfield performance I've seen in the Manchester United midfield, even since the Marwan Fellaini days. That's being generous.
I said,
like,
mate,
at least Fellaini probably had more composure than him, on the ball. Even though Fellaini couldn't run or do anything else other than elbow a player. But like, you look at these players. Like, Bruno Fernandes was rested today. Ollie was bringing him on, looking for a moment of magic for him. He nearly got it with the free kick in the end. Ollie was nearly bailed out with that one. Like, it was a great save by Kasper Schmeichel. But I think you just have to look at this and just say this result has been common. I suppose the moments individual brilliance this season has kind of masked how poor we've been, especially in midfield this season. And like, when you look at the perspective, like, a defensive midfielder is needed. We need someone who can control the game, like a Michael Carrick or someone like that, because our midfielders lack control and they lack composure in midfield. Yeah. You can't rely on Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba to win you a game every week. Sometimes you need to take the game by a scruff of the neck, and you need to have control and composure in midfield. And like, I love Scott McTominay. Like, look, he's a good player on his day, but he's not someone that's going to dictate the pace of a football game. Fred can't do it. Nemanja Matic's legs are gone. Do you know it's not going to happen?
I mean, says there, mate. I've been making an ongoing joke about it. I said this the other day, Zeki, mate. But like Andrew Massey says there, tongue in cheek, beans with a McFred burger with rice, mate. That could be our team next season, mate. That could be McFred with Lingard in front of them if this board and Ollie and his acceptance of it carry on.
It's no word. I mean, hopefully we can.
By the way, cheers for that, Alien. Loving the jokes, Alien, mate. Thanks, mate. You're rubbing it in, but yeah, loving the jokes, mate. Cheers, pal. Go on, Zeki. Sorry, mate.
If we can actually keep hold of Bruno's going to want to win stuff. He said it as soon as he comes. He's come to United to win trophies and the big trophies. I don't think he's bothered about Europa League. That's just a bit of a boost for him. I think he wants to win the Champions League. He's the player that should be wanting to win the Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup. Not just the Europa League, because we were knocked out of Champions League. He's going to want something better than that. And I think today Leicester shown us that they're the actual opposite of us. Today they had individuals missing, individuals that would win them a game. And they're a team. We're not a team. We're just a bunch of individuals that win games. Pogba will win it one week. Bruno will win it the next week. It's never a team performance. It's always relying on one player to turn up. Whereas today with Leicester, we look, Vardy, he's not half the player he was at the start of the season, you could even say. Barnes missing, Maddison not there, half the team gone. Indeed, he was good, but he probably played on with an injury. He was meant to have an injury, and it just shown the difference between us and Leicester is that they're a team and that they don't have to rely on players to turn up. They can do it as a team altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before. Zeki, I'll come to you first on this, mate. There's a big, if you break it all down, look at what's been happening behind the scenes as well. Lingard coming back, Matic on a 3-year contract, mate, that he signed last year. He's not going anywhere, mate. He's going nowhere on them wages. We've got De Gea sat on the bench now. It was no fault of Henderson's at all today, from what I could see. Haters will hate and probably find something, but for me, you cannot or even think to be looking towards Matic being any sort of way forward, or Fred, because they parted like the Red Sea, Zeki, mate, for that second goal. And we've seen exactly what a sign of the future would be under this ownership and this manager if it carries on as a combination. Something has to give. And Matic and Fred, and then you brought Scott McTominay, and it was like rubbing salt in the wound, mate.
A few weeks ago, you said to me about Fred, and you said, what does he actually offer in this team? And I thought it was harsh. I said to you, well, come on, he wins the ball that well, and sometimes he can make that pass sometimes. But today, I think it really summed up what your comment was right, because today he didn't offer anything. I think today there was a few players that we would have done better with not having them on the pitch. Martial, Fred, if they weren't on the pitch, I think we would have even played better. And like you say, with Matic and Fred, are we going to go anywhere with them in there? And I know they're not Ollie's preferred centre mids, but even with Fred and McTominay, we ain't going to really be getting anywhere. Yeah, sometimes they turn up against City. They turned up the season. Against Liverpool, they turned up. But they can't turn up every couple of weeks. They've got to turn up all the time. If you want to be a big team like City, like Liverpool were last year, because they turned up every week, and we ain't going to be on that level until we do that. And we don't rely on players to turn up on certain games.
Yeah, I mean, Bob Dom 237 says, your man's saying we never play as a team but rely on individual performance to win, but yet we still blame players and not the coach. Mate, we are blaming players and we are blaming coaching. It's as simple as that, mate. There's no way that Ollie's getting away with this, because I look at it. I mean, Keane, you touched on it straight away, coaching McKenna earlier in the video.
Exactly.
Where what we're doing in defence. Zonal marking, who brought that in? We can't defend set pieces. So that is coaching. But when your players cannot pass the ball 10 yards, then there's a massive, massive mentality problem on wearing that shirt and the pressure it brings. Because I've seen players today just go completely into a shell. Their asses fell out and they bottled it. Ollie threw on everything and the kitchen sink trying to change the game. And like I said, we still didn't have an idea. The coaching, and Zeki touched on it even more. We can talk about players not playing well. And I said, forget Pogba, forget Donny van der Beek performances today. They haven't played enough. Zeki said it himself, mate. Look, they haven't played with this team enough. They've not had game time with this. That comes down to the coaches who are selecting the players, not only the players. I understood. I said at the time I didn't expect Ollie to give Donny van der Beek more than 60 minutes. Right on cue. And it had to be that substitution. It's just plain obvious substitutions from Ollie Solskjaer right now. How Fred, like Keane said, lasted 83 minutes. Oh, my God. I mean, I'd have been doing a Jose on that and substituting the guy before half-time. Absolutely. Come from half-time. But for me, it comes down to how the team is set up, because I watched Arsenal or bits of Arsenal before. Same amount of time from when they played in midweek. Less players in the squad than what we've got, yet they managed to come back from 3-0 down having played in the Europa League. So I can't even use that as an excuse, because another manager has shown Ollie up today in terms of that being used as an excuse.
Today. Arteta done well with his substitutions, and in-game management was an example of in-game management. Today,
definitely.
Like Arsenal changed shape, and like I slag Arsenal till the cows come home. I always do, right? But you have to say what they done today in terms of changing the shape, substitutions, picking the right times to do it. That was great in how they came back in that performance today. Even though it actually done us a favour in the league in terms of West Ham dropping points, in terms of top four. But like, again, it's so spineless. And again, Adam, like we said it, the coaching, McKenna's the defensive coach. We're conceding the same type of goal all season, either playing out from the back or set pieces. It's a combination of both. A centre back should be capable when you have the whole game in front of you. I play centre back. You have the whole game in front of you, and you see someone's pressing your holding midfielder. The last thing you do is play the ball to the holding midfielder, because it puts him under pressure, it puts you under pressure, it puts your centre back partner under pressure, and you're going to be boxed in. You play to
And
your
it
right
leads to
back,
a goal.
you play to your left back, or you pump it up front if you're that much under pressure. You do not play to the whole midfield player. No matter how much coaching you do, you just don't do that.
Yeah.
It's the mixture of coaching, it's the mixture of the players. But at the end of the day, it was a spineless performance from the team, the coaching staff, and everybody. Everybody has to be held accountable today, not just one person.
No, mate. Yeah, you said it right. Zeki, go on, mate.
On the super chat someone put on before, or just someone put in a chat saying that we need to blame the manager as well. But today, could the manager have done anything to teach us to not do anything about the first goal or the second goal? Sometimes you've got to actually have the players that are teachable. Can you teach Fred to not give the ball away? I don't think you can. I think that's Fred. That's how he plays. He's a risky player, but his risk never come off.
The thing is, mate, Ollie still picks Fred, doesn't he?
I suppose you could say that, yeah. But who else would he put in there today?
I mean, I don't think on that note there, I don't think I've ever seen a player get as many chances at this football club for being so crap as Fred has.
You look at James Garner.
I can't believe it. I can't believe how many chances this guy gets at a so-called big club that we are supposedly saying we are, getting all these best sponsorship deals, acting like we're the biggest fan base in the world, best stadium. I mean, fill it out every single week, acting like a big club like we used to be. And a player like Fred gets chance after chance after chance of being absolutely crap. Then, for me, says everything you need to know about where this club's going.
It's obvious he's got his favourites, because let's have a look at players that we've kind of left out. Look at Lingard. Ollie clearly wasn't a fan of him, and he put him off at West Ham, and he's doing well now. And look at Van der Beek. He's not playing him, and when he does play, he's not doing good enough because he's not played enough. But yet there's players like Fred who will still get a start, even if they play awful. Fred could go and score 5 on goals, and Ollie would start in the next week. Same with Martial. When's the last time Martial scored a goal? That's what you need a striker to do. Score a goal or hold the play up. When's the last time he actually did that? Yeah, he had a half-decent game against City, but that's not good enough for a player that was our top goal scorer last season. I'm still thinking, it's all right. There's still a bit of the season to go. He'll start to get his goals. Look at the table. There's 10 games left. There's 10 games left.
Mate. There's
how many games? 9 games left. How many goals is Martial on the season?
He got 7, hasn't he, this season?
You can't play a player with like that. If you're going to play Martial, play Van der Beek. If you're going to forgive Martial and Fred, play Van der Beek as well.
This is the thing. It's like, but again, it comes down to that point. It's like Ozzy Gator says there, where's the service that he gets? And then I'm looking at the game, and Shearer was breaking down at half time today. He's miles away from the midfield. Whenever you play Matic, it automatically sends the team deeper. People need to start picking up on this, because Matic plays deeper than the centre-back sometimes. Therefore, then his partner in midfield has to come deeper again to even claim the ball off him. And then that gap from midfield to attack, where Martial normally plays, when Bruno's normally playing, then you've got a player like Donny van der Beek who's just getting used to it. It was a really bad combination today for Molly and what he selected.
The balance wasn't there.
There was zero balance, mate. There was zero balance.
Ever.
When you look at Martial is not the man to really press, right? Like when Martial plays, he doesn't really press. When Bruno plays, he does. So that substitutes to Martial's lack of pressing. Do you know what I mean? Like Bruno, when you see us press, Bruno was always a bit ahead of him. Bruno's the one leading the press, and then it's more collective. When Donny van der Beek is there, that's not his style of play. He doesn't press high. Do you know what I mean? I think that's where you've seen it today. The way Leicester centre-backs had so much time on the ball because no one was pressing from the front. One thing I noticed when Bruno did come on, the team collectively pressed a bit more, albeit we got fuck all out of it. Sorry for my language. We got nothing out of it. But the team was pushing up that bit higher. But again, I agree, when you play Matic there, the team tends to drop that bit deeper because what he likes to do is to drop in between them two centre-backs and try to play a quarterback role, but his legs are gone, so we get exposed, and you've seen that for the goal. Matic ran out of position to try push forward. Fred wasn't quick enough to get across, and again, that was just lack of effort, really. And when you look at it now, where do we go from here now? Because obviously we have an international break. I am praying to God Marcus Rashford is not taken for England duty. We need him back in this side. Like, we need his work rate, his tenacity, his creativity. Like, it's mad. When Marcus Rashford's in this team, we look a lot better going forward. Because, like, he presses. When he gets the ball, he tries to take someone on. He tries to do it all on his own. But when he's not there, our left-hand side is very suspect. And we've seen it today in terms of, though, pushing up the pitch. Because when Rashford's there, he gets the ball and he comes inside. And what that does, it provides space for Luke Shaw to bomb on the overlap. But when you don't have Marcus there, that's null and void. And Luke Shaw's strengths aren't used either. And you've seen that when he came on today, he didn't get forward as much.
No, exactly, mate. There's loads of people coming with some crazy comments here. Nikos there saying Van der Sar condos with Donny van der Beek. I mean, Gary, it's a bit harsh, mate. It really is, considering he's not had a chance. And then Bob Dom says Bruno leaves all the room in behind when he presses. I mean, that comes down to coaching again. For me, if you coach Bruno properly, I think you've got one of the best players in the world. But he's not. You can see he's not coached. Because if he was, he wouldn't waste the energy that he does waste when he does these runs. Rashford's the same. He'll earn more energy chasing back or running down pointless dead ends, trying to chase a ball down that's not worth chasing down, and conserving his energy and using it when it really matters. That comes from the training ground. But you've got to look at the quality of player now as well. Zeki touched on the quality of player to actually coach, and can they be coached? I mean, Ollie's made his mind up to me who he thinks is worthy of this United shirt, mate. We're 2.5 years in. Fred is to Ollie now, mate, and we're seeing the team that Ollie thinks is good enough to take us forward now, Zeki.
Guess what's trending on Twitter? Guess.
Ollie out.
Yeah, got it.
I'd not even looked and I knew that would be what it was. People are just waiting for a bad result.
Ollie out. The pitchforks were ready, weren't they?
I just seen a tweet. It was beautiful. I can't understand this feeling right now. I told you also, and it's a United fan. Fergie time zone, and he put beautiful. I can't describe this feeling right now. I told you all. Ollie out.
Yeah, I mean,
shows the fans.
It's easy to say that. It is easy. Let's just check it in a few ways. Ryan Burns says, lads, everything you're discussing is about coaching, tactical decisions, instructions, how our players play, the decisions they make are absolutely about how they are coached to play, says Ryan Burns, one of the members. I mean, a lot of it is. I mean, some decisions that players make when they're on the pitch, like the Harry Maguire one, passing the ball to Fred when he's in that position. He can see that. But then again, do you think, Zeki, he's been forced into automatically thinking that because of this coaching and the coaches making these players or convincing these players they are good enough to pass out from the back when we are clearly the worst passing team in the top half of this league table, mate? And it's easy to say, Wan-Bissaka cannot pass. Yeah? Harry Maguire, 50-50. Lindelof, probably, 6 out of 10. Shaw is the only hope in that back line. Henderson's good distribution. When De Gea plays, it goes down even more because his distribution is poor. Then you move into midfield, mate. Say no more. And then you've got Bruno who tries too much. And then you've got a front three, whoever's playing in it, who are in such poor form that the midfield can't hit anyone, even if they did get one good pass. The front three are nowhere near. And right on cue for that one, I'm just going to bring in.
Sorry, mate.
Saeed. He's just gone out for a quick drink or whatever.
1 second, man. Ollie's probably behind this.
Yeah, he's cut him off.
He's cut me off, mate. You don't want me to come out for him.
Well, he's loud there. Is that my fault?
Oh, my God. What's going on now?
Saeed, you're loud. It feels like you're
he's like me at the microphone. We're just ready now. It's like, if you smell.
Yo, what you saying, man? Everyone good? First of all, is everyone good, first of all? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all okay, mate. We're all okay, mate. Fair point here. Just going to bring in this chat here. Brighton passed the ball around better than us. We're just talking about passing side, mate. I said we are the worst passing team in that whole top half of the table, mate.
Absolutely, mate. Shocking, mate. Wan-Bissaka looks like he's, you know what I mean? He's like a robot, mate. You know what I mean? Don't know what he's doing with his feet, mate, but not good enough on Man United standard, mate. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, man. If you've got that feet, mate, it's not good enough. You know what, yeah? I was praising Lindelof Maguire, and I thought, remember Adam on Friday, I was like, you know what, man? We look like we're going somewhere with these lot. Oh, my God, mate.
They know how to build you up and knock you down.
I know, knock you down, mate. I thought, for me, yeah, you know what I said, Adam? Ollie gonna freestyle, and everyone started saying, "Oh, what are you talking about, man? You're taking a mick out of Ollie here." Well, it's freestyle football, people. You know what it is? It reminds me of FIFA career mode. You know when you don't know what you're doing, yeah, you just bring on 4 players on. You know what I mean? Shout out to Illy. You know when you don't know what you're doing. You just bring on 4 players on, and you're like, you know what, lads, go and do it. And at the end, yeah, you know when you're under pressure and you got like an objective to get, and you bring on a youth player. And he bring on Diallo. That's what he's done there. He brought the youth player there.
That brought me back to Donny van der Beek for the last 2 minutes of the game against City in semi-final, mate. I was fuming at that. I was at you. You touched on it as well, Keane, mate. That was just like you've thrown on 4 players in hope, and then just to top it all off, you've thrown my favourite line, a lamb to the slaughter, in poor old Amad Diallo. There, you're playing with professionals there, like I said, on the money that they're on, who can't pass the ball 10 yards, and you throw a young kid on there and say, go on, have a little run around for a bit. I mean, what's the instruction?
It's like throwing a bit of bait to a pack of wolves, bringing on Diallo in the 85th minute. Like, do you know what I mean? That's literally what that was. And
just to make a brownie points, mate. It's just to kind of build up your points, and maybe, you know, the Diallo stands, you know, the Diallo fan accounts. You know what, lads? I brought you a player on, didn't I? You know, you can't go mad at me. Listen, guys, man. Listen, guys, man. I'm not here to kind of, you know, create all this on Ollie, but I just think for me, it's not good enough, man. It really is good enough, man. How can a manager take off 4 players when Van der Beek played a decent game? Tellers, for me, looked like he had a decent game. You know, come on, people, man. You know what I mean? Matic, for me, okay, he had a bad game. But how are you taking off 4 players on? Assess the game. Maybe bring on 1. If it's not working, maybe bring on 2. You know, 2 at a time, people. You know, 4 players in one go.
Mate, he's making up for his inability to just making 1 sub for the previous 2 games. He's just rounded it up now.
And then he brought 1 more just to kind of just make it, you know what, I've used all 5 now. You know what I mean? You can't say I wasn't trying. Oh, man, I'm done, man. I'm tired of it all. And can you see us win the Europa League? Absolutely not. So then what, you know, what's the situation now? You know? And then Owen, man, I want to know, where's Owen tonight? You know what I mean? Every time we win, yeah, he's coming out with all his at the wheel and all that. And now, you know what I mean? Like, I always say to him, calm. Every time when he says that, yeah, I say to him, calm down. Wait till the end of the season. And tonight he's not here, is he?
I mean, today, boys, we've seen a masterclass in midfield, to be honest, in Tielemans and Indeed. I mean, we and Saeed spoke about this on Friday. We feared, the only 2 players I feared in this team were that midfield, and that proved today Leicester's midfield were by far on a different planet and a different level to United's. Like Joey says there, can't remember midfield dominating us like Indeed did today. Until we get someone of his level at CDM, we won't win anything. I mean, CDM is my shout and has been my shout for 2 years, which we keep ignoring. It's just a position, Saeed, mate, that we just never seem to be able to figure out. Not since Carrick. Is that Ollie Smart? Oh no! I turned the TV off before Ollie came out.
Have you seen the joke? You can't bottle a semi-final if you don't get to it.
I love Ollie for what he's done for the club as a player, right? But you can't be smiling after getting knocked out in one of your most crucial games this season, man. Mentality. Come on, like.
That's hard, isn't it? That's hard to take. Oh, guys. I mean, the worst bit is like we've touched on it before, we have to sit on this for 2 weeks now. It's like they do it to us. Every time there's an international break, we go away with this sour taste in our mouth. But, oh my God. I mean, I'm not even going to do player ratings today because...
No, let's do it. Let's do a quick one, man, because I think we need to do it.
Let's do a quick one then. Henderson wasn't at fault for any goals for me.
No.
Saeed, mate, I mean, hapless really there. Couldn't really do much.
Is you know what? His kicking was awful today, though. His kicking. Probably got to say that. That's about it.
I'd probably say I think I'd say a flat 5 for Henderson.
Yeah,
today,
flat
mate.
5. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, didn't really do anything to affect the game.
Everyone's agree on that one. We'll just do it like that. I remember Zeko.
3. 4.
Yeah, I mean Zeko, what number are you giving him, mate?
I'd say 3 is quite nice, to be honest. I don't think he offered anything today. A 3 is nice from you, Saeed. I didn't see anything in what you said.
You guys see that moment in the first half where he fell asleep and didn't realise the player, the winger, was behind him, and he kicked it and it went off him.
Do you know what he looks like? He looks like he's playing football in jeans. When he's got the ball at his feet, it's like you don't know what to do. He can't.
Jack up jeans, mate. You know, jack up jeans, mate. He's playing with that, man.
He just doesn't know what he's doing. It's just it's painful to see him when he gets the ball. I actually feel sorry for the lad when he gets the ball at his feet because he's like, right, I've got the ball. What do I do now? Tries to step over and he falls flat on his face. And it's a basic thing for a footballer to dribble. You get taught dribbling in and out of cones. I bet you couldn't dribble in and out of cones. That one. I bet you couldn't dribble in and out of cones without getting tripped over.
A lot of people say 5s and that. Bloody hell. What's going on, people, man? What's the game, lads?
It's not Christmas. It's March. Come on.
What are we saying to Tellez? I mean, Zeki, mate, I'll come to you first on Tellez, mate. What do you reckon?
He was a bit on and off, wasn't he, today? I thought at times you thought, oh, well, he's done well there. And then at times you thought, oh, he's fell asleep. So I'd say definitely more than Wan-Bissaka. I'll go with a 5 for Tellez. Nothing too spectacular.
That one. Said, mate,
I'm going to give him a 6.5. I thought for me, he didn't have a crazy game, but I thought he did the principles well. 1-2 given goals, you know what I mean? Was it warranted to be subbed off? For me, no. But again, Oliver Solskjaer doesn't know what he's doing. He just thinks that Shaw is on form, is better than Tellez. I'm just going to play him. I thought you're never going to give a chance to these players if you don't give them a run of games. These guys are going to be pissed off now, you know. I think for me, this will create a huge division in the camp now, you know. I'm telling you now, people.
You know what? We've
all heard with what's going on with Bailly right now, haven't we?
Exactly.
Cavani's got to be able to balance this.
We said it with Shaw and Tellez. We said, oh, it's healthy competition. He said, oh, we get on. But when Tellez is having an all right game and he's seen that he's being brought off again for Shaw, I don't think they're going to stay mates for too much longer. I think Tellez is going to think, oh, I want to get into this team now. When he's seen he's not getting into it, you're going to think, well, what am I doing here? He's gone from being adored over in Portugal and he's come over here and we've hardly seen him. Captain as well, exactly. He's a leader over there and he's come over here and he's no good sat on the bench.
No, Luke Shaw's been class this year, though, to be fair. I don't think, Luke Shaw's kept him out of the team for very good reason, though, to be fair. Luke Shaw's been sensational this year.
Yeah, he has been. He was one of them seasons. So, your score there, side, mate, I think that's pushing man of the match territory, because I can't see anyone else above that mark.
6.5 man of the match.
Centre-backs. Lindelof today.
3.
I don't think Lindelof was worse than Maguire today, but then again,
Adam, though, what was he doing on that second goal? What was he doing? Put your body in the line, man.
Where was Maguire?
Do that, mate.
I know Maguire as well. Fred, Matic. Oh my God, you see Matic?
No. Mate, we'll get into that in a minute, mate. We have touched on that actually before you came on there. The parting of the Fred C. I called it. It was unbelievable.
Oh my Lord, Matic! I'm telling you, man. Oh my God.
I think we'll go. I'm going to go with a double 3 for Matic, Maguire and Lindelof.
Oh. No, I'm going Lindelof. Both of them are getting a 2 for me. They're getting a 2. Honestly,
Keane's going in there. Keane's got his own.
Maguire's a 2, definitely. Do you not see how much Leicester have improved? Look at Soyuncu. He's double the play of Maguire. On the corners, he won everything. I'm not just saying it because he's Turkish, by the way, but he won everything today.
Yeah,
he looked class. Shut up, you. He was a different player to Maguire. He wanted to win everything. Maguire just thought, oh, I'm £80 million. I'll walk around. I'll win a header now. Oh, no, I won't. And then he's shooting from the halfway line. Harry Maguire.
Oh, yeah, mate. He was the first person to have a shot in the second half from 35 yards. Don't know what the thinking was
there.
What
on earth was he doing? I think you see Cavani's reaction. Cavani stood there and he's looked at him and thought, why am I playing with you? The guy's from balling every year at PSG to Harry Maguire. behind him shooting from 40 yards.
Scary, mate. Absolute scared. Right, moving on to. Oh my God, this. Okay, I'm going to set the ball rolling. We're into holding midfield now. I am.
That's
going. Yeah,
0.
Fred gets a 0 today for me.
Shocking tonight.
Shocking. We go into negatives.
Me and Rance had an argument on our watch along. You know what I mean, about Maguire and Fred. But for me today, I just don't know, mate. I like Fred. He's a good player, man. But today, mate, blimey.
I ain't got any time for Fred. I can't even defend him, mate. I didn't think he was good before.
Today, he was just
unbackable. Today was the worst midfield performance I've seen in the United shirt from one man. They went through at half time the Vardy chances, and let's all be honest, Vardy was crap today. Wasn't he, boys?
He was.
Yeah, and they went through the Vardy chances in the first half. He had 3 chances. 2 of them was Fred giving the ball away to him. Oh my God. Fred was giving the ball away to him. Then on that counter-attack in the second half, lads, when we was 4-on-3, and Fred just passes it to the one Leicester man. Going forward, defending, absolutely useless. He just looked panicky on the ball all the time, never looked settled. Someone made the best comment on the live stream on the watch line. It was literally, he's just an energizer bunny. That's all he does. He just keeps going, but he doesn't have any end product. How many games that is with 1 goal he scored? Yeah. He scored one Premier League goal for us.
And again, Adam, 2 players play 1 position again. You know what I mean? Yeah. I thought Fred and Matic would change it around today, but again, you know what happens? Yeah, Matic looks decent at the ball, but when he gives it away, or when he's in a position where he has to track back, Fred's too far away from him. When Fred loses the ball and he gets dispossessed, Matic isn't there to cover for him. It's literally kamikaze, mate.
I'll tell you what, Rick would have done a better job in that midfield than Matic today.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ricky, what's he going to say about Matic today then? You know what, Ricky?
He'll find an excuse for
during the week.
No, he'll do, Ricky. I like Ricky, but what he'll do is...
He'll say, why didn't James play? I bet he'll say that. He'll say, why didn't Daniel James play?
There you go, then. There you go, Zach.
Yeah. Ricky has a player... he has a couple of players for each position. He has a couple up in the forwards, he has a couple in midfield, and a couple in the back. So when one of them plays bad, he's got the other one to bail him out and change the subject and deflect away from it.
He wants Danny Welbeck back at the club as well, don't he? He wants Danny Welbeck back.
You know what? I wanted to look at that and I thought, nah, surely not.
Like he's been replied to my Pogba tweet during the week, and he said he's not our most crucial player. And then I looked at his Twitter an hour later, and he said Danny Welbeck is a great player. I'm like, oh, come on. Like,
but anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, well, I'm giving Matic a 0 as well. So I don't know what you guys think.
For me, I get a 2.
2.
That's generous.
That's generous.
Okay,
I say he wasn't worse than Fred.
Yeah, you could say that. But I'll change mine to a 1. And I think Zeki pretty much nailed it there. He was slightly less worse than Fred. So,
can I give Fred -2?
No, we can't go minuses. I would take a tea mug at this rate. Yeah. Okay, Donny van der Beek, fellas. I mean, I thought he was very clever for the goal. Good. I thought good involvement.
I'd say a 10 for actually getting onto the pitch today. I'll give him a 10 just for actually playing. I'm proud of him.
Solid 7 for me. Got the for me, that's an assist for Donny. I know Pogba will get that, but for me, that's an assist for Donny. Donny, for me, that goal, I thought he pressed well. Tried to make the pockets. You know what I mean? I thought it was 7 today. But again, how can you come after 60 minutes? You know, again, it's clueless. No one's helping him out.
I agree with you on that one because I tell you what, like on that pitch today, I'd say out of our team, who wanted to do well more than Donny van der Beek today? I thought he wanted to prove himself, and you could see the intent was there, trying to pick out some nice passes, trying to win the ball back. I don't think anyone else did that more than him today.
Nikos, you're very harsh, Nikos P. He says Donny 2, no tenacity or bite. Oh my God, what did you see? Come on, guys, I thought he played a good game. Why is everyone shocked?
Nikos was the one who said that we got robbed by Van der Sar for Donny. I mean, you got to give the guy a chance, mate. He's not played for 2 months. I didn't expect anything more than a 5 performance for Donny today, and that's what we got. got exactly what I expected from Van der Beek today. He looks tired, he looks knackered. Hopefully, he'll play the next couple of weeks for Holland and get some match sharpness back, and then maybe we'll get a different player back in the after the internationals. But that's all I'm hoping from this international break. Paul Pogba, guys, he looked a bit tired today for me. He looked like he was. When your manager comes out in public and says, "Look, this player can't play a full 90 minutes," then straight away your mindset's of I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this, and sort of played that way. It was very similar to that. It was good. Maybe tried to hold on to the ball a bit too much at times, but to be fair, everyone around him was so poor. He didn't really have a chance, did he?
Nope. Shocking.
I mean, I'd give Pogba a 5 today. I thought probably fair enough, flat 5, because he did create a goal moment.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. You know what was frustrating though, man? Fofana did an absolute job on him, mate. Did a job on him, mate. You know what I mean? And Rodgers did a job on him because he knew. The thing is with Ollie, he almost gives out tactics openly. You know what I mean? It makes it so easy for a manager to make a game plan. And when he did it, he executed it, mate. And Didi was picking up the pocket, picking up the spaces, and I don't know.
Anyway, Pogba's 5s. I mean, moving on into the forward line. I mean, Mason Greenwood got his goal. I think for that, you got to give him a 5 because the rest of his game was pretty poor today for me.
All right. Yeah.
It's like the other half of his game turned up today. He actually scored today, whereas the other half of his game, his play and his creation wasn't there, which shows you that he's not at the level of progression that we would have wanted him to be at this stage.
Oh, he's not coached, though. He's not coached, is he? You know? Let's be honest.
We said this another time we're on our side. We said, look at the difference. We said a year ago who would be the better player, Foden or Greenwood, and you look at the coaches that they both got and who they both work with, then you say that, well, now actually Foden is better because look at the manager he's working with. Whereas really, who's got the more potential? I'd say Mason Greenwood from an unbiased point of view, but you can't really do anything if you're not being taught properly.
No, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. I mean, Keane, would you give Greenwood any more than a 5?
Probably a 6 just because he scored. Other than that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Moving on to Anthony Martial, guys.
Ricky's tweeted it. Ricky's tweeted it. He said, been on a great run of form with Dan starting.
Oh, I've
called it. We called it.
Oh, yeah.
Said that. He deflected away from Matic and McTominay by bringing in one of his players who isn't playing. That's what he will do. That's what he always does. People who haven't figured him out already, then he needs to figure out the riddle.
Who are we on now?
Get it back to Martial.
No service.
I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss with him.
He wasn't there for the service today. I don't think he wanted the service.
You know what though? Can someone put the stats? How many chances we created in terms of big chances?
Mate.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I know you can play Martial, but there's no service. No service at all, mate. Absolutely. You got bullied by 3 defenders. You know the whole game. 3 defenders. No one. Even when Bruno came on, Bruno didn't even get. You know, for me, you can't. I know Martial's poor today. He's come back from injury, but no service at all, mate. You know, no service. Still got to give him a 3, 4.
Yeah, I think that's around there for him. I think there's no one getting ahead of that in that forward line. I mean, going on to the substitutions, I mean, we normally wouldn't do substitutions because they're pointless, but the ineffectiveness or just sheer unprofessionalism from Scott McTominay when he came on today was, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think you could get worse than Fred in a short space of time, but my God, he tried, didn't he?
How many fouls did he give away? That's what I want to know when he came.
I know. I thought he looked like he just
give away the free kick. Lost his man for the free kick. Conceded the 3rd goal. Game over. That was all down to Scott McTominay.
I thought he was a bit arrogant today, to be honest with you. I thought he came in thinking, "Why was I not starting? I'm the dog's bollocks. I'm this and that." Honestly, I think he came in and he thought, "Why was I not playing, mate, Ollie?" And he just thought he could do whatever he wants.
This is the worry about Ollie losing control of the players, isn't it? I mean, it's good one week and then, but it's not it's not. We don't want to criticise too much and sound like we're just getting completely at Ollie. It's the drop-off. It's the sheer severity of the drop-off from one game to another that is, you just cannot fathom it. It is impossible to figure out. It's like, how do you go from having a solid second half performance against Milan and then going to absolute dross and having no cohesion through the whole team a few days later? I can't figure that out, because I said it before. Look, there's no excuse. Arsenal went 3-0 down today to West Ham. They played the same time as we did in the week, and they had the character, the tactics to come back and get a draw out of it. And you know what? I was laughing before the start of the game, saying at least they've kept West Ham off our tails. They've done us a favour. But you know what? At least they showed something, and they can go away with their heads held high. Right now, this United team, wow, they're in the pits right now.
Spine,
That's another competition.
There you go, Saeed. Big chances created. Leicester 3, United 0. Expected goals 0.24.
Yeah, and that's what we got. We didn't create a big chance. It was moments of brilliant. Bruno's free kick was the only save I've seen Schmeichel make the whole game. Right, I think that's right.
Shots on target. When did we have 5 shots on target?
Oh, you know what, mate? One of them was that header from Maguire, the back pass from Pogba in the first half, the Greenwood goal, the Bruno free kick. I can't remember a fifth. And that's how I can remember them, because I was looking for it in the game. I was looking for something. And when you have to look for something, it says everything about the game. It should just flow. But when you're trying to figure out what your team is doing, then it says everything you need to know. But guys, that is the show. I don't want to go on too much. This team has been going for over 3 hours now. I have had to work my ass off.
Get some rest,
today.
man, Adam.
Oh my God, guys!
Get the vlog out as well. I want to see another vlog. I'd rather see your vlog, mate, than this United. Mate. That's more exciting.
This is what it is. This is what it is, guys. I'm going to be doing it. There's going to be more coming. I've got a few plans in the pipeline, put it that way. But guys, hit that subscribe button there. It's just below ZLATAN. Do hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification button for all the notifications for when the next videos are coming out. As always, give the video a like on your way out, guys. Thank you for staying with me, people. That you've got to give yourselves a pat on the back for just doing that and sticking with it. But we are genuine channels, mate. These are the guys that bring you the real life football fan content. So back up. Keen, just give the people a shout out to your channel before you shoot off, mate. I know you've got to go.
Yeah, do catch me on the weekly Armchair Kickoff podcast. We cover all things Manchester United over there, as well as other clubs, so you can catch us over there. For the life of me now, I've head on a Leicester City channel and eat a humble pie right now, so that should be fun.
Oh, you,
Chappy.
Good luck.
No, it's not Leicester till I die, so I have to go over there. So I'm over there right now, and so I have to eat nice humble pie. So
I'm gonna announce this next one, guys, because Saeed keeps getting it wrong. It's Saeed TV is the new channel for this man. He keeps getting mixed up with his old one, people. But check out Saeed for all his new content. We are going in different directions right now, but one thing we are doing is keeping it real. There's no bullshit.
Yeah.
There's no crap.
Bullshit.
It's just genuine, straight down the middle, and that's what you want from your fan channels. Yes, fan. Not pretending to be something else, just fans. And we all have an opinion. Zeka, before you go, my man, hit me up, mate, because you will be involved in some of my stuff coming up as well, mate, that we've got planned. So give the people a shout, because they're going to need to catch you.
Some good ideas there. Just find us on Twitter at MEFC Zeki, and then on Instagram as well, Zeki7.
That's it, people. We are done out here. Oh, I mean, there's not much more we can say about what we just watched, except at least now we have got an international break to get over this and do.
That's the worst feeling ever, mate. You know, guys, I'm sorry.
I was trying to make it sound good, mate, but now you killed it again.
No, man, I'm going to have to just deal with this for the next 2 weeks, mate. And then you've got Premier League football. Who cares about... You know, guys, I don't care about the Premier League now, you know. How about
we got first game back?
Brighton.
Who we got
done? Oh, Brighton on the high.
Nobody cares about the Premier League now. You might as well rest everyone and just wait for the Europa League to come in. And are we confident about that? I'm not sure, guys.
That's it. Now that game just put me back another 3 weeks. But guys, for now, take it easy, take care, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the week, people. Goodbye.